is on the target. No, no. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I won't sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys, to another stream. Hope y'all are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream, boys. Yo, my man Saint right here, my dude. Let me put you right over here. What's up, my guy? How you doing, my man? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how are all you doing? Yo, what is this right here, dude? What are you doing? What is this? Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Interesting. Dude, did you guys know that some communities are actually selling each boss of this new raid on Mythic? Targrew, Eye of the Jailer, and 9 again in separate prices right now for, I don't know whose community this is. I want to say it's, who is this? I don't even know. There's a bundle? What the hell, dude? Oh my god. You can just make an easy milli off of Targrew. What? That's an easy boss. You can actually totally 19-man that. You just got OP power. What the what? Oh, weird, dude. Weird. Okay, boys. Weird. Weird. Huh. I don't even know. What the? I don't know why I thought it's so weird. A mill just for target. Dude, I think Target Mythic could be done by any raid group. You just have to have a couple people with the stunning immunity. Literally anyone could queue it. I think anyone could do the first boss on Mythic. It's just that much, that easy. Just get a couple people with some, forget about damage, take the powers for like soaking and stuff, and that's it. That boss is not difficult. Weird. So weird. How you all doing? Welcome back to another stream, boys. Having a wonderful, beautiful day. Let me get the music back up, boys. Sorry for being slightly late. That video was taking quite a second there to upload. And sorry for the tangent. At the start of the Dalaran, at the start of the stream, you're going off on a tangent already? Get the duels up and running. That's all we're here for, dude. Well, boys, I got you. I got you. Who do we got in the chat, boys? We got us a game. We got us El Pasco. We got us those Jules. We got us Amideki. We got us those Anto and Cred. Thanos. We got us G Villix. We got us Sloken. Eli. You got ourselves Wartherus. Aura. How you boys doing? Taxi. How you doing, man? How you boys all doing? Welcome back to another day of 5v5 1v1 duels over on the EU today. Friday is for the EU. Saturday's for the NA, boys. I'm amazing too, man. Happy to hear that, Pascal. Happy to hear that. Give it to us, a vegan. Yo, how you doing, vegan? How you doing, my man? What's up, Dr. B? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. You know the thing when you find an old meme and you can't remember the name? That's me, right? That's my life. Привет, Dalaranчик, удачи стрима. Здорово, Амидехи, большое спасибо. Amideki said, hello, Dalaran. I like the way he says Dalaranчик. It's like a really Russian, like, it's like a softer way to say Dalaran. In a way. It's like the best way I can describe it. But super nice, yo. Thank you so much. Amideki said, stream. He said, hello, Dalaran. Have a good stream. And I wish him same thing back. Dalaran, you look at Kulturen. Ahoy. Ahoy! That's all I can do as a Kulturen, dude. I don't speak Kulturen outside of that. Actually, do Kulturens have like a separate voice for them? Like language? Because I know some races have like a different language. Like, I can be Thalassian as a Void Elf, or I can speak Orcish. I wonder if Kulturens have like their own like dialect or something. I don't think they do. They'll probably just be common, right? Kryzer ready to go with the group of the bad, my man. How you doing, Kryzer? How you doing, my dude? Kragar trying to set a group together. And so got a group. We're gonna go with first come, first serve. We got ourselves the boys. We got Kryzer and Anto XD. Ooh, I see Kragar poured in a group together. We'll get Kragar in here immediately. Win some new chem. Good to match. Kryzer, I miss a Z in there. That's my problem. And May got a group up and running. May will probably queue you versus Kragar. Blades Edge Arena of the bad boys. I probably will try not to do it to my voice so much, because that fries is gonna kill me. Actually, it's killing me right now. Sorry about that. I'll try not to fry my voice today. Too much, boys. No idea. Sure, the base of the hair and mustache on your own. I'm sure the base, the hair, the mustache on your own. Dude, yeah, Blizzard looked at me and I was like, you know what? We could make a race out of this fat idiot. Let's call him Kulturens or something like that. And then you each other high fives, and then you get to work at BFA. And then we're like, wait, what about corruptions? Is that a good thing? Is that a good idea? Yo, G with the dono of it, 10 EU balls, something goals. Okay, oh, okay, we got a hashtag G in chat, showing appreciation for the one for the man. Thank you so much for dude, appreciate you for that. What is that, sticker? Thank you so much, my guy, appreciate it. Thank you. Switch. We got ourselves first duel up and running for the day. How can I play for the duels? It's easy. Yo, Krom got a link right in the chat of how to join in. Go open up LFG and join one of the groups up and running. Look at LFG for 5v5 1v1 groups. Just type in number 5 in the search and you should be able to find it. First up, a team when we got ourselves Asuma already prowling around while the other team tried to figure out who's going to be first. It looks like it is going to be Anto. First up on team 2, dropping down Consecration. Asuma is walking on the Consecration, still getting himself that opener into Shadow Dance. Big damage onto Anto, could be potentially bubble. Shield of Aegis comes out before the cheap shot rolls in through, and looks like Anto should be able to survive the burst out of the rogue. Trying to go for that juke, does not quite get it, and Anto's looking for a bit of a reset himself, while Anto is hot on his trail. Cloak of Shadows coming out for the rogue. As Anto, I don't know if he tried to hodge him or not. Did he just try to hodge him right there? He threw his weapon up in the air, almost looked like he tried to hodge. Get a shot by Asuma, turn around onto Anto. Flatulation is getting used. Could be a bubble out of Anto right here. Could be really bad for him. Does go for the bubble, and Asuma is he going to burn a vanish? He does not burn a vanish, just letting Anto get himself that Xanda regen rolling. But Asuma has that mobility, should be able to catch a full reset. Unless Anto somehow can just auto him. Consecration, walking out of it. Pretty. Ooh, Shadow Strike. Asuma doesn't take too long. Just getting an interrupt onto Anto, not let him catch up on heals. Another kidney shot. Is Anto out of options? Trinket side of it? I didn't say the trinket on the UI at all. Cheap shot going by Asuma. Blind onto Asuma. Could it be maybe a trinket out of Asuma? Could be huge damage by the Paladin. Trinket blind onto Anto. Does bop it. That's going to be Asuma with a vanish. Forcing Anto. A big immunity. Blessing of protection. Bubble have both been used. Also, Cloak of Shadows. That's going to be Asuma with a perfect trinket blind. Waited until the moment and was seeing if Anto is going to be greedy or not. Anto greed came through with a bop, and that was a vanish immediately for Asuma. Anto picking up the eye, trying to see if he might be able to hammer down the rogue. And Asuma actually walking out in the open for a second. Swap between line of sight pillars. Might have been a little too quickly, because Anto could have seen him. Going to be that judgment getting thrown in, and Asuma just sees Shadow Strikes right into that hammer. Get an open onto Anto. Hodge by the Paladin. Could be really bad for Asuma. Get himself a sipping cup with a Warlock Hellstone for Christ bad. Both of them actually holding on to Warlock Hellstone for both teams. And Asuma trying to see if he can end it with Shadow Strikes. Cheap shot, does he have it? Does get the last bit of the common points he needed and the energy for the big old mystery, taking him out. Very well done. And Ali, what is it going to be? Alexander is, I don't even know how you're supposed to say it. Is that Aliander? Aliander with like Swedish J's or Y's, or Alihander with a J becoming an H, or Alexander. I don't even know. Ali. It's going to be up next. As an Affliction, Necrolord Warlock. So are we going to see like the biggest drain life ever out of this guy? Potentially. It's really interesting. Going to be Succubus and open a trinket out of Ali immediately. And that's going to be done from Dr. B. How you doing, my man? Yo, can you get a hashtag Dr. B in chat showing appreciation for one for doing my man with Tri-50? I don't even know what currency is TRY, but my man, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my guy. Looks like the dots are on Asuma. Caught himself a reset. Stun around the corner. Doesn't quite hit him. Ali does have Dark Soul rolling with big haze buffs. Try to see if he can get away from Asuma. Get a shot by the rogue with full burst. No Cloak of Shadows. There's gonna be an interrupt on the Succubus. Ali taking big damage, but that's gonna be finally a flesh cut breaking. Wall has been used by the Warlock. Trying to get dots on Asuma. That's going to be a quick Succubus CC, which does clean Asuma off dots, but does allow Ali to at least put up some sort of dots. Dark Lair joining the fight. Going to be doing some zaps onto Asuma in case he gets in line of sight. And Ali does need to go for a big setup. Also, we got Sean remembering to re-ab the member. Thank you so much for being a member for 5 months in a row. We're going to be getting shot by onto Ali by Asuma. Look at your anthems right here. Flatulation, everything rolling. It looks like that's going to be Ali boarding out of there with the Warlock Hellstone. Can we get a quick hashtag Sean in the chat, boys, for Sean Bean himself? Get a kick onto Ali, dropping down, empowering his dots, but Ali has no health at all. Asuma's still ticking out to dots. Looks like he might be able to deal with the damage over time for now. Against the Warlock, the dots are amped. They are ticking out more often. And they are not going to help versus Ketum. How you doing, Ketum? I haven't seen this guy in a while. Look at like the kill shots coming through as the Beastmaster Hunter. He's going to play him with a solo pet. Not actually, he is playing double pet. Never mind. I was going to say, is that double pet or solo? And Krom Zard is going to be up next on Team 1. Great performance by the Rogue, taking on the Paladin and the Affliction Warlock. But Ketum does snipe him out of there. And Ketum with a bear and a doggo. Going to be prepped and ready for Krom, who's an arms warrior, so he has a limited go here in PvP. He's either going to have a fast life or fast death. Either way, he does need to get himself at least a kill or two. But with the pets, he could maybe side one of the pets and go for a victory rush heal. There's an opportunity for him. Ketum not chasing after Krom. I do wonder what Covenant Ketum is running. Either Kyrian or I want to say not Flagellation. Flayed Shot. Pretty close to Flagellation. Flayed Shot of the event there, most likely. Unless he is like Necrolord. And I'm pretty sure we would have seen that big old shield on him. Gonna be Krom. Trying not to get in combat with Ketum just yet. This is going to be pets on him, getting the slow. Going to be a short charge for Krom. Ketum does still have the high ground. Trying to maintain the high ground. Big leap by the warrior. Going to be a warm breaker, but he can't catch up to Ketum. Ketum does go for a flank shot. Could be big kill shots out of him. Blaze Storm as well as a parry up for Krom. Big defenses are up. Spearing down Ketum is going to go for Feign Death, which does remove the spear debuff, so he's no longer rooted by it. Krom trying to tank up the damage as much as possible. The kill shots are coming through stun. Trinkets out of it. Big charge. Catches up to the Hunter. Looking to cut him in half. Krom does recover a little bit of health. I think might have been a Warlock Health or something, or maybe he's playing the Victual Rush talent. Disarm to Ketum for a second. Ketum is limited with CC. Would it be big tone trap to freezing trap, reflecting the freezing trap back to Ketum, but the Hunter does have mobility, getting away from Krom. Krom catching up with quite a bit of health though. I'm not really sure where the health is coming from, but this guy is healing, dropping down away from the pets, maybe forcing Ketum to maybe approach him. Ketum is going to try to maintain the damage kill shot onto Krom. Does get the Warbreaker out. Krom just maxing out his health with the Rallying Cry, just trying to keep himself up and running for as much as possible. Ketum got him actually fully set up, just got him pelting from above. Krom needs to find a way to catch up to Ketum, but I think he's out of options. Kill shot away, and he could be done for the count here. Big kill shot on the side, and Ketum did have himself the good line of sight. Being on arms where he's super rough in that situation, maybe Fury Warrior might have been able to do something. Cryo Deadly Frost. DK is up next. Big old grippy hand coming out versus Ketum. Going to be a stun down below. Gripping the Hunter on top of the Death Knight. And that's going to be big Dragon coming down. No Dragon stunned though, so I'm wondering what Lego he's playing with. Actually got the grip while in Turtle. I didn't know you could grip him while in Turtle. I didn't know you could do that. Does stop Ketum's retreat for a second with a Door of Shadows. Cryo activating Wraith Walk just so you can normally would say step a foot through the Shadowlands or embrace the Shadowlands. Walking right through life itself. Ketum trying to keep this Death Knight at bay as best as possible. Big old grip stun. Does Ketum have anything for it? I think it was a Master's Call. Still taking lots of damage from Cryo. Cryo just slamming him down with big Obliterate. It's gonna be that freezing trap to put the Frost DK on ice. He's trying to eat popcorn while also trying to get Obliterates up and running. Oh my god. Getting his pet up and running with an immediate sacrifice. Ketum, Camo's assisting against the corner, just sits against the wall, trying not to get caught out. The Death and Decay not even close to reaching him. Gonna be Cryo picking up the eye. Ketum establishing a flayed shot, looking for the kiting. How well can this Hunter kite? Stun onto that shackle. Ketum is going to have a portion of his health necrotic out, but should still be able to recover quite a bit. Cryo just taking beatings after beatings. Kill shots and Cobra shots. Going to be a freezing trap. As he's ready to swing, getting frozen down. Is still holding onto Lichborn. Might be able to get a death call onto himself. Looks like that falls off. Wraith Walk to see if he can catch up to the Hunter. Big grip into a stun. Ketum is going to empower his beast. Not super scared. Not burning a trinket here. Cryo sitting about less than half health. AMS is up. He can only do so much. Trying to get himself as much healing. Warlock House are being used. Trying to slow Ketum down. Silence and Ketum. Anything he can do at this point. Trying to get those death strikes in. And now the freezing trap. And Cryo just cries out in agony as he's like, why? And he actually leaves. Wait, Cryo actually left that beach, that duel. He was just done with this Hunter. That duel, even though Ketum didn't get the kill, has to go to Ketum. That has to count. Fruity Dad over on team 1. Gonna get a breath onto Ketum with a polymorph after, setting up a G-Pie. Could be a trick out of Ketum. Does he go for it? Looks like he doesn't. Actually gonna use the survival of the fittest in order to give himself 30% DR. Ring of Fire is down. Gonna burn down Ketum quite a bit. Ketum does have a trinket and maybe has himself a Feign Death, maybe a camo. Acceleration if he needs it. Fruity Dad trying to see if he can set up a big old mirrors with a Venti or Covenant. Actually porting upwards. Trying to see if he can catch up Ketum. Shackles did not quite go through. And that's gonna be Charge Trap slowing him down. Fruity still holding on to Trinket. And I think he wants to go for the big shackles onto Ketum. Trying to see if he can catch him with the breath. Ketum is being extra careful with the breath. Big combustion out of nowhere. Trying to see if he can surprise the Hunter. Gonna be Exil for Ketum as he's trying to beef up his pets. Wants to go for some damage, but he knows he needs to be really careful against Fruity Dad. He just needs himself one breath onto Ketum. He'll be in a good spot. Freezing trap onto Fruity Dad. Does he Trinket out of it? Ketum looking for a bit of a reset. Can he camo this? Can he Feign Death camo? Is it clean though? First aid. It looks like he is clean. None of his pets are debuffed. It looks like Fruity Dad is going to have to pick up the eyes and find him. Or just kind of randomly I wonder if there was a stream snap where you just kind of guess where he could be. Gonna be a trinket out of Ketum, interrupted Fruity on that polymorph. It actually could be pretty good for Fruity right now. Trying to see if he can get a mirror setup onto Ketum. Trying to keep Fruity as far away as he can. Poly comes out, feign death for a moment. Trying to see if he can max range. A turtle shell getting used just not to get CC'd. Breaking the turtle just so he can continue the onslaught here. Fruity taking lots of damage right now. He is a fire mage, so he does have a little bit extra fire in him. Does have cauterize. Gonna be walking up for a breath. Poly could be the end to Ketum right here. Could be really bad for Ketum. The pets are empowered. Using Survival of the Fittest, 30% damage reduction. No combustion to combo off this. That is going to be Ring of Frost off of that G-Pie. Ring of Fire, most likely with the Meteor coming down. And Fruity could be in a great spot. Feign Death for Ketum. I think he might have cleared the Ring of Fire damage. Going to be Fruity taking lots of damage back though. And that's going to be cauterized. Iceball could be coming out. Fruity starting to use shields in order to maintain himself. Big breath onto Ketum again. Roots him out in the open. Mirrors of Torment. Freezes shot by Ketum. No tricking for Fruity. Could Ice Block if he wants to. Knows he can't use Ice Block right there. Ketum using the Spirit Beast heal in order to maintain himself. Camo, clean camo, going to be a arcane explosion, getting one of those pets out. Ketum having to turn around and get extra aggressive, trying to clean Fruity Dad of all the different buffs he can, trying to take off all the shields. Possible build kill shots, actually burning through his shields. Breath onto Ketum, doesn't go for a setup. Fireball, stun by Ketum, most likely going to be freezing free Ice Block after Fruity. And Fruity should be able to recover quite a bit of health. Ketum has a good advantage. Exil coming up very, very soon. He is not out of the game just yet. Neither is Fruity Dad. This is a fire mage with a big combustion ready to go. This man got a big nuke, and all he has is just a finger on the button. He's ready to go. He just needs to make sure that it's lined up properly. Alter time up for Fruity is going to be basically immune to LCC, immune to everything. Trinkets out of that freezer trap. Does he go for the alter time? Oh, alter time puts him in a good spot versus Ketum. Does he breath him? It's going to be a breath while combustion is up. Just trying to burn Ketum down. Does Ketum have any heal at all? Does he have anything? Ring of Frost on the pet, keeping the other pet next to him. Flate shot. I think get him a setup. Ketum fade death for a moment. I think it's out of it though. Yeah. For Fruity, he used everything there just to make sure he gets that kill. The Ice Block kept him alive, kept him rocking. Cooldowns came back very, very quickly. So he's doing A-okay. Zonus? Zonus is going to be up next as a red paladin. What Covenant though? Plus like a Kyrian, right? Fruity has himself quite a few voices to burn through. You still got Zonus and you still got Tasty. Tasty making return to the game as well. Oh my goodness, boys. Hodge by Sonia's wings. That's going to be everything available. Seraphim, that's going to be, as long as he doesn't melee Fruity, he'll have a great spot. Big last verdict coming out, bubbles it just to see if he can take down Fruity. Does he get to? Oh my god, Fruity had alter time, but he couldn't stop the death though. You can alter time as much as you can, but eventually everybody comes to an end. You can alter the timeline a little, but you can't stop the end. That's all you can do. Cries bad back at a good old Mog, dude. Big old orc boy, big old orc Mog. I love it. I kind of do love that Drust look he's got going on, but I did miss this one. This is a really sick looking Mog on an orc in particular. Gonna be a succubus CC. Bonzo fell by Cries bad with a cataclysm to follow, and the son is looking to get out of there. Blessing of Protection. I don't really know what a Blessing of Protection could do in a situation like this. It's gonna get a little turn around as he's trying to get around the pillar. Will not have a bubble. He actually, Asuna doesn't even have a bubble to begin with. He did burn it onto Fruity Dad. That's going to be more to call by Cries bad. Looking to end this duel right here if possible. Isonius at no health at all. Just needs a few executes for Cries bad. Meets him up above and does take him out. It's going to be down to Cries bad as well as Tasty. Necro Lord Elemental Shami versus a Night Fade Destruction Warlock. The Battle of the Gods at 52% dampening. We're not going to have the longest duel most likely here, with the dampening being a little bit more aggressive. I do wonder what kind of setup either one is running. Gonna be a Succubus on Tasty who's Orc now. Not a Alliance Dark Iron anymore. Gonna be a little bit of that Bonza Fell. Tasty's shield does fall through. It's gonna get the dots onto the Succubus pet. Gonna be Fire Elemental for the Infernal. Check it for Cries bad as he gets just shot across the arena. Tasty holding back, just trying to see if he can recover a little bit of health while an Infernal is keeping him warm. Gonna be a pre-wall for Tasty, swapping out the pets completely. And that's going to be a stun to Cries bad. He's trying to go for some damage. Reflectors up for Cries bad. Tasty trying not to get himself completely just demolished. Going to be double wall for Tasty. Needs to recover a little bit of healing. Spirit Walker's going to at least move and cast at the same time. And Cries bad displaying that Succubus cannot go for an interrupt onto Tasty or anything. So Tasty is going to be able to get a Stormkeeper. Can at least see Tasty. And I think it's exactly what Cries bad is trying to do. Maybe let Succubus get in a line of sight and go for it. Cries bad actually retreating completely. Just back it out. Going to be the Static Charge Totem. Static Cling Totem. the electric fence. Missing Kreisbad, but he's doing it okay. Lightning Lasso onto Kreisbad, does go for the Dark Pact with the pet. Sacrifice and push on the Succubus pet just to get himself a little bit defensive. That's going to be Tasty avoiding the Succubus as he's trying to go for a Succubus. You see Malediction onto Kreisbad. Can't really do much about it. Can just take the damage. And he's gonna have to worry about the necrotics afterwards. Stacey just charging in. Mordecai gonna set a Kreisbad with a fear to follow. Looking to maybe get himself a big setup because he can't really heal it. Looking for that big old Casbel. Stacey doesn't have an answer. Fleshcraft for this Casbel. Still takes a lot of damage. Gonna be Kreisbad. Swapping pets for an interrupt. Could be anyone's game, but the Kreisbad actually takes it at the end. No way. Kreisbad actually took it at the end. Oh my god, it came down to the wire. I can't believe it. What was that duel? That was amazing. What? Oh my god, boys. Are you kidding me? Got a group and I'm Dr. B. What's up, Kratos? I'm down, dude. We got Main and Kratos in here, I guess. Yo, we gotta get Chrysler and Anto at some point again, dude. We gotta get him in here again. When is Krager coming out, dude? Is Krager ready? I saw Krager try to put a group Main 4 out of 5. Dr. B group is ready. All right, Krager, do we have Krager? If not, we'll do either Anto or Chrysler. The Anto or Chrysler. I don't really know which one we do then. Hey, Dad, what's up, Billy? How you doing, Major? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. If the explode is a 10% HP DK, I'll give him a couple of sacks and I'll end it because he ain't gonna be his health. Rest is oh my god, dude. God damn, dude. That's so much damage. Actually, so much damage. Bacon jalapeno wrap for Arby's, dude. I love me some bacon jalapeno wraps. 5 out of 5 for main. Krager's ready. Hey, ready to fight? Do we get main or do we get Kratos? Because it did say Krager versus May, right? Do we do May and Krager? I did say Krager and May, right? Let's do Krager and May. Then we can do Kratos versus Chrysler, Anto versus whoever fights between May and Krager. How does that sound, boys? How does that sound? I'm never going to be able to please everybody. We just got to get the duels up and running. So I think we'll do it like this. And then whoever's Krager or May, we'll swap them in, yeah? Somebody's gonna have to like wait a little longer because we got like 5 groups, but we'll try to get him up and running as soon as we can, right? Main and Krager. I did say those two should be next. Then Kratos versus Chrysler, and then whoever wins between Main and Krager will verse Anto, or whoever loses. Or I guess we'll go. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Q again? Okay, real quick. Give me a sec. Dr. B, we'll get you in as soon as we can, my man. We'll get you in as soon as we can. 30, 31. How many of these have we got? 33. Yo, NA gotta catch up, dude. But EU got them games, dude. EU got them games, boys. EU got them games, dude. Bring back Unstoppable. Yo, I miss Unstoppable, dude. Where's my boy? Where's my bro, Breeze as? I guess we'll leave and we'll try. Ready to fight? Sounds good, my guy. Hopefully it'll work. What's up, boys? What's up, Rob? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Just got into the top alley guild on my server with my sub rogue, which is great since I had no idea what to do. And give me something again. Hell yeah, my guy. Krager versus Chrysler? Yo, we gotta get Krager versus Chrysler for sure, dude. But Unstoppable? Yeah, I don't even know what Breeze ass is, man. Sorry about bumping the mic, boys. I was trying to correct the headset. Move it over. Accidentally press the dislike button. Might as well have might as well, dude. Is any hunter? Yeah, there was a hunter last game. There was definitely hunters in this one, Mitko. We just have to watch. Looks like we got a re. Okay, we'll re. Krager and main. We'll get you guys up and running. Hopefully we don't get this bugged out. We might have to have Krager and May leave all queues. It's probably bugged, isn't it? Yeah, it's bugged. Leave all queues real quick. Leave all queues. Leave all queues. Here we go. I've not seen Chrysler take it down besides that beast of Pharaoh, right? Yo, Chrysler is nut, dude. Chrysler's a nut. Main and Krager. Go again. Should work this time, hopefully. Here we go. Someone has to get him down, dude. Somebody gotta, right? Does somebody have LFG on? It's bugged FFS? Yeah. We'll break it. We'll keep queuing until it works. How does that sound? We'll keep queuing until it works. We'll keep queuing until it works. That's the only way we can break it. Is 0 CR? Yo, I don't care about you guys CR. I don't care about you. I don't know. If you guys want to join, if you have interest, you're more than welcome to. May, Krager, I don't know what's going on. Good try as Tagsy as lead. I'll make him lead. Okay, that'll work. Okay, Tagsy lead will work. Alright, so we'll switch up main for Tagsy, right? Kragar and Tagsy. Okay, I'm gonna give him like a few seconds and then I'll just queue Tagsy and Kragar. Let's see if it worked. Try again. I don't know why it bugged. It's buggy. Should we just queue like Kragar and Kratos, or Maymain and Kratos then? Because something about it bugged. Bugged. Okay, let's try it again. I'm gonna leave queue. I'm gonna try again. And it works. I don't even know why. I literally don't know why. Sometimes it just breaks and sometimes it just works. I have no idea how any of that functions, to be honest. But it worked. We're actually gonna do it. Okay, we'll get them up and running as soon as we can, boys, and we'll go for the next ones. You know what I mean? All right, boys. What do we have? Switch. We got ourselves team one together with. We got ourselves Dalaran TH. Dalaran. Is that what name? We got Dilly. We call him Dilly. But Diletant. Diletant? Wait. Diletant. What's the word? What does a dilettante? Dilettante mean in Russian? Dilettante. Is it delinquent? I want to say his name is kind of like delinquent. Oh, we got Mazzo looking fancy as a warlock. Yo, look at this guy, dude. I like his mog. I like his style. We got KJX versus Mazzo first. Sap on the pet. Garrod as KJX goes in as a full assassination. Going to be that Necrolord setup. Going to be secondary stun from the second Felguard as Shadowbolt's coming out trying to get a Valfit up and running. Going to be a neutral buy. KJX does not really stop Mazzo. That is a shadow cast more than anything. Going to be the Obelisk coming down. The Obby empowering all the pets as well as a faster cast for Mazzo. Wall is up and running as Cloak and Shadows comes in for KJX using Cloak as well as Evasion, but the Tyrant hasn't come out, and now comes out the Tyrant. KJX vanishes out of it as soon as he sees the Tyrant. That is going to be the easiest trade for Mazzo. Tyrant for that vanish. For Mazzo, this is going to be A-okay. Did have to burn a full Evasion, wall, but for KJX, he burned Vendetta, burned a lot of his offensives. He might still be able to really come out of this siege chaining Mazzo. But look at that Mog, dude. He got the Cloak, he got everything. Look at all fancy. Shoulders kind of fitting. I like it a lot. Stun onto KJX. No more trinket. That's going to be poured for Mazzo. Ass is just looking for a little bit of a retreat. Needs to get some demons up and running versus KJX. Shadow Step or the Rogue cannot quite do anything. The pet got to stun out in the open. Why was the pet stuck out in the open? It just kind of froze. Going to be Mazzo jumping down. And I think he might have to go for like the gateway setup. There's going to be summoning more pets out. KJX is dealing over there with a Felguard. Could be Mazzo maybe resummoning a Felguard. And maybe that's what KJX is looking for. Maybe take down the Felguard so there's no more stun stops for KJX to deal with. Stun, there it goes in. That's going to be Mazzo swinging around the corner. KJX has a kidney shot ready to go. Does he have any damage to follow? Toxic Blade is up. That is going to be the Obelisk down for Mazzo. Then you need to get a couple more pets in there. Going to be Shackles by the Rogue. Looking to fear the Rogue. Does break the Shackles into a Flesh Cap, which ignores the necrotics of it. So Mazzo recovers quite a lot of that health. And KJX out in the open with a Fade up and running. Does get a Shadow Step interrupted to Mazzo. Locked out on Shadow. Not locked out on Demon Summons though. Shackle Malediction coming out from Mazzo. Looks like he's actually going to shackle KJX. Kidney Shot comes out. It's still going to be a Felguard spinning. Stun to KJX. Wait, this could be dead for the Rogue right now. Does he go down? Looks like he got cursed. Going to be no Cloak of Shadows for KJX. Does get himself a pick up. Is that a Doom setting on KJX? If that's Doom, he still, I think, could take a lot of damage from that thing. If that is a Curse of Doom. Unless he just hit him like a Curse of Exhaustion or something. Flash goes up for KJ, just trying to see if he might be able to recover a little bit. Mazzo and KJ having a bit of a back and forth. Mazzo is playing a slightly different setup than what I'm used to. He's not summoning out the double demon doggos. That is something I noticed. He isn't summoning the double demon doggos. So I'm wondering what kind of PvP talents is he running. Not going for instant summons, so that's for sure. Kajix going for that big vendetta. Does he combine the Cloak of Shadows for the next Mortal Coil? Does cloak the Mortal Coil. Perfectly timed. He probably knew exactly after that second stun there's going to be a Mortal Coil afterwards. So he had a cloak ready to go. I think he's waiting out for Mazzo, maybe seeing if he ports out of it. Looks like Mazzo is walking towards the gate. We're trying to go for a stun. Does he juke an interrupt? He does not. Mazzo does bail out of there. Could be a shadow step by Kajix. Does he put himself out in the open? Going to be advantage for Kajix. For Mazzo, this could be really bad. Not a lot really left. This man's got a dapper Mog. You're looking for maybe get a stun onto Kajix. Garrote comes out, stunned by the pet. Mazzo looking to land a fear there with a drained life. Needs himself a lot of that health recovery. Does he get it? Kajix landing a stun, but does jump off the platform. I don't think he meant to do so. Mazzo super low health. Does burn a Warlock Hellstone. Wall available very, very soon. If only Mazzo can get himself quite a few pets in there and summon a big old Tyrant, he'll be in an incredibly good spot. But Mazzo looking for that demonic Tyrant. Look at not to get interrupted though. That's going to be fear onto Kajix. Maybe with the Tyrant. No, looking to drain life instead. Shadow Bolt from super far away does still land those bolts, at least building up some resources. I definitely do want to see what kind of a build Mazzo is running. Sending in the Felguard after Kajix. Is he going to be able to catch up? Looks like the re-stealth comes out for the rogue. Getting that re-stealth is pretty major. Mazzo able to Fleshcraft yet again. We also got ourselves Krager on that team. We got ourselves Elite Dotson. We got ourselves Talon, right? So the duel does go to a little bit of a standstill with the other team with G-Funk on that team. We got Ketum in there as well. Kajix, as we saw before. We also got Sloken as a Warlock, as well as Tags is another Warlock. My boys, dude. Is everybody here Horde? Is Tags a Horde now? Let's go, dude. So many of you guys want Horde. Tasty one Horde. Tagsy one Horde. Damn, boys. There it is, boys. There it is. Dapper boy. Looks good, honestly. Dalaran means beginner. Wait, does it really? I guess we'll just call him Dilly. We'll call him Dilly. How does that sound? The Pally will call him Dilly. Cage is getting stunned up. There's going to be rolled by onto Mazza. The shields are holding on for both of them. Mazza able to get himself a couple shadow bolts, get himself a fiend up and running, or at least trying to. It looks like finally got the Demon Doggers, so he's playing the Demon Doggers instacast. I guess he just never really had the resources to really be able to do so. Trying to get a Tyrant up and running. Cage is looking to stop it. Get a shot into Mazzo. No chicken available. That's going to be a wall from Mazzo while Fleshcraft is holding on. So I guess he's just trying to burn it for Vendetta. Fear onto Kajix. Does have a Cloak of Shadows. Mazzo dropping down the Obelisk. Going to be a Tyrant. Stun onto Kajix. That's going to be advantage for the Rogue unless he has some kind of a dot on him or something to knock him out of self. Looks like it's going to be reset. And Mazzo is going to get himself a brand new Hellstone. That obby with all the spells could do a lot of work, but Mazzo, I think, is maybe like, I'm not really seeing Mazzo like going in for the big summons constantly, but maybe he just needs all the resources. Maybe he just needs the soul shards, so he's kind of having to go for like a slower opener. I do wonder what kind of a setup he's got going on though, like talent wise and everything. Gonna be a Mortal Coil onto Kajix, just trying to get him pets up and running. Valfin joining the fight is gonna set the Demon Dog a stun. No more obby this time, at least for now. Getting the hand to go done. Actually get himself an army of demons. That's gonna be Shackles and Malediction. Mazzo max ranges that shackle away from Kajix with a ported trinket, and Kajix sent behind the pillar, avoiding this pets quite well. Gonna be a charge by the Felguard, keeping him in combat though. So that Felguard, if he could do a good job just keeping him in combat for a little bit, he'll be in a fantastic spot. Mazzo looking to find himself a good angle. Hasn't got to use his Necrolord ability just yet. I do wonder what Lego is running too, for PvP in particular. Because it doesn't look like he's running the Command Demon where he can power his demon. So I wonder if maybe he's running the Demon Doggo build. Or maybe he's running a... Actually, what kind of a build would you run as a Warlock, I guess? Maybe he's running... I'm guessing also maybe like what? Some of the other Warlocks also running the Necrolord Legendary. Actually, could someone send me the armory for this guy just so we can see what he's working with? Because I'm guessing here. I'm just sitting here guessing and guessing. Because I didn't even think he played the Demon Doggo instacast summon. And maybe he still doesn't. Maybe he needs to get the Shadow Bolts in order to get the proc for it. For all we know. Gonna be a Flesh Cop with a sap onto the pet. Mazza can't quite catch up. The pet, reliable until he gets hit with a sap. It is a demon. It does take calls from the master without the Demon Commander, the Warlock in his sights. He can't really do much. Mortal Coil into Kajix. Does have Cloak of Shadows Vendetta available and everything. Gonna be a shadow step by KJX with a vendetta. Looks like Mazzo could be in a really bad spot. Does he have any stops right here? Flashcat actually kept him on for quite a bit, but looks like his health is gonna be taking a bit of a beating. That's gonna be a stun onto KJX. Drink inside of it just, oh, actually it doesn't drink it. It looks like it was a heavily yard. Landing that interrupt from Mazzo either way. Fear trying to come out, gonna be vanished for KJX. Will it go out to follow? Looks like he might have the CC chains ready. Mazzo looking like he wants to get some duel bolts in. KJX looking to end and finish the job, and does get in, trying to get this last dagger hits in there just to finish that job and go on to the next duel. Talon Rise going to be up next as a Retribution Paladin. KJX just took a bit of a beating from a Warlock, who definitely gave him a run for his money. So we'll see how it works out for him, you know what I mean? Any Starbucks been in there yet? Last duel, I think we had a sub-rogue, yeah. Yeah, KJX, I think, no, not KJX. It was, who was it? It wasn't KJX, it was somebody else. Somebody was, who was the last rogue for the last duel, boys? That was a sub-rogue. So non rogues, dude. Everybody, I feel like everybody hates rogues, man. I don't know why. We just sit in stealth. We just wait until full cooldowns are available. We just run away. Like, that's, come on. What's there to hate about it, guys? Come on. What is there to hate about rogues? We just wait until all cooldowns are back, and then we one-shot players when they can't do anything about it. I don't see a problem with it. Clock of Shadows up for KJX. I think he's trying to avoid the Hammer of Justice. And Talon Rice is ready to deliver some justice. Building up resources for the big explosive. Try to go for the biggest Hundo big burst onto the Rogue with massive healing to follow afterwards. That first duel with the first two, the Rogue and the Warlock, was a little bit of a long one. We are the 9 minutes into this duel. 24% dampener, boys. And Talon Rice looking to get himself continuous pressure, continuous momentum off that big burst versus a rogue. That's going to be Slowkun going for the demonology build. Summoning up Demon Dog is going to be a tyrant, and he's playing the demonology, the Necrolord playstyle. Getting hand to go down in it. Is he going to go for big demon bolts? Try to get the big barrage of the full army of imps as well as the tyrant, slowing down the paladin a bit. Tyrant trying to go for another cast. It's going to be a bunch of pets chasing after Talon Rise. The Demon Dog is doing work. Shield of Vengeance is going to keep Talon Rise alive and kick it for a bit. Does have Word of Glory to maintain himself, so it should be okay for quite a bit. And Slowkun, oh, Slankun, I almost want to call him Slowkun because it has like this anime weirdness to that name, but also he's a Warlock and they're not really known for being mobile. So being called Slowkun, but it's Slan. It's Slan. I can only dream. How much damage do these imps do, by the way? They do a little bit of damage. They kind of tickle, but they're not the craziest biggest threat. But in numbers, in big numbers, boy. In big numbers, those guys can hurt. Talon is just trying to avoid the Warlock as best he can. Trying to go for that Reflect in case a Hodge comes out. Talon does not get himself Hodge. Blessing Protection comes out. Hodge to follow. Does he have the big go? Shield of Vengeance is ready. Slan gonna take a bit of hits here. Final Reckoning. That Mortal Coil goes right through the Blessing of Protection. And Slan at least gets himself a full Flesh Craft up and running. Hand of Gul'dan's just trying to get more pets in. Interrupted on Shadow. And that's going to be Talon Rise delivering some justice here, actually making it hurt. Going to be the Obby coming down. So Talon Rise could take down the Obby to really reduce the damage these pets are doing. Looks like he's actually just going to run in the other direction instead. Does at least separate the pets away from the Obby at the very least. And Salon, I think, is going to have to wait out until the next big setup with the Tyrant. So far, this man's damage, I think, has been really amped during that big burst once he gets all his pets up and running. Slan just building up the resources. Talon could maybe have himself a go. Wings is available. Trinket out of the Paladin. Looks like they might be committing some cooldowns. It's going to get an interrupt onto Slan. Do they go for the big blind go? I don't think they're gonna. Looks like maybe they'll wait out for the final wreck as well as Seraphim to be available. Just gonna prolong the duel a little bit. Slan might have to make a play at some point just to force something out of the Pala. Bubble still holding on to him. Shield, that's gonna be that Seraphim ready to go. Sees the big hammer, doesn't quite respond to it. Stunned by the Pally. Trinket's maybe a little late. Blind onto Slan, and that's gonna be final wreck cascading down onto the Warlock. Oh my god, Slan taking him out, dude. They got that monocle for that Eye of Precision, dude. Zeroes in on the target. G-Funk going out of the gates, not even giving Talon Rice an honor duel. He's just getting right in there. Tossing nades, just putting pressure onto the Pala really early on. And Talon Rice looking for that recovery behind the pillar immediately. Needs to use that mobility to catch up. That's going to be a big old port for G-Funk. Actually, looks like he cancels it. And actually goes the other direction to catch up after Talon Rice. This is going to harpoon him for a second stun to follow. Bubble, forcing a big defensive out of the Paladin. And Talon Rice looking for that flash of light as they just use cooldowns into the Warlock. G-Funk got that mobility. He got that range where he doesn't really need to get next to Talon. And getting those flate shot procs with kill shots is massive between nades and everything, boys. Between nades and everything. Big serpent sting onto Talon Rise, getting set up. And Talon mounted up. It looks like he's just want to delay G-Funk, delay that burst, try to avoid him as best he can until Talon Rise has himself a go. No more bubble, no more bop. Could be really bad for him. G-Funk maintained himself for now. We are 12 minutes into the duel, 46% dampening. It looks like G-Funk is maybe waiting up for cooldowns of his own. Is going to disengage towards Talon Rise. Looks like he got some ability to burn. That's going to be Shield Avengers up for Talon. Once they get that Shield Avengers to pop next to G-Funk, does pop it really early. The kill shot doing damage. Going to be the big hammer coming out. G-Funk has a trigger for it. Shackles on to Talon. Blind to follow. Talon goes for self heals. Actually going for Flash of Light. Not even going aggressive here. Actually looking for the recovery. I think going to be a bad decision or a good decision. Either should went for full damage or should have meant for even more self heals. That's going to be really down for Talon Rise. Maybe going aggressive. Might have been the better choice there. Blind and then continue doing whatever holy damage you can, right? Building holy power off of the pet, maybe. Maybe that might have been the better move. Gonna be Dale or Dilly? Oh, Dilly. I even forgot what I was gonna call him, dude. I forgot his nickname, but Dilly comes out and does exactly what Talon Rise could have maybe potentially done when they were the ones dueling. Dropping out the big damage onto your boy. G-Funk. Maybe Talon Rise could have delivered that duel if they just went for damage, right? But it's a choice of like heal or damage. You have to make a choice to commit to it. And Tags is going to be up next as an Affliction Warlock, going for the pet sacrifice build. He got a floating skull just to hang out, watch his duel. Doesn't actually do anything, but looks cool. Going to be Dilly, taking a little bit of damage, actually burning through his mana quite quickly as the dots are rotting behind the pillar. Slowly but surely. I don't know if there was a UA or anything. I think it's just agony and corruption that he got on the Pala. But at 54% dampening, it's not going to be a lot of self-healing. Tags, you can just meld these guys from here on. If he plays it super careful, full dot setups onto the Pala. But if he plays it extra carefully, going to be a blind, reflected. No, actually not reflected. Tags wants to trinket out of it. Mortal Coil into Dilly and tries to get the hell out of dodge. While Dilly's going to have to take care of those dots that are hitting him. Going for that Kirin Sipica by the looks of it, trying to maintain himself health-wise. And he's that holy power to go for Word of Glories at this point. Going to be a big old drain by Tagsy. Looking for Malefic Raptures. Looks like one Malefic Rapture went through. Dilly bubbles it while he's low on health. Tags is swinging around but doesn't want to push in. He wants to get dots onto Dilly, but he does not want to push in. Might even just want to wait until next Mortal Coil or something. He just needs some kind of a small dot just to put some pressure onto Dilly. Just so the Paladin doesn't completely recover. But he definitely does not want to give him any holy power, because that's just going to be free healing without the cost of mana. And Dilly actually burning the Wake of Ashes just for that free healing. And Tagsy, perfect opportunity to get some dots, get a slow into Dilly, try to get a UA. Perfect. He can just go and empower his dots, just snap his fingers and make those dots really pop off. Could go maybe from Mortal Coil onto the Hodge. Tagsy does not have an answer for this one. This is going to be tricking out of Dilly. That's going to be a big old pour for Tagsy. Got himself the Dark Pact to give himself a little bit extra healing. Catches Death, Drain Life onto Dilly. That's going to be full wings up and running for the Pala. Can do a little bit of healing. Going to be UA, get it set up. Try to find himself line of sight. Maybe heal behind the pillar. Going to be stunned by the Warlock. Just kind of putting pressure on Dilly. Big drain life. I think could be the end for the Paladin. He's just trying to build whatever holy power he can. Does he have enough holy power? If he just lets him take out, just doesn't let him get any holy power, he'll be okay. Dilly trying to maintain himself health-wise. Just trying to get whatever holy power he can. 66% dampening, not letting him do anything though. And Tagsy catch him with that drain life. I think it might be over. Dilly just puts himself out in the open too much and catches too many of those drains. That's going to be over. Trying to see if he can charge in. Maybe got CC. Blind onto the Warlock. Trying to go for Shackles and Malediction. But I think it's over for Dilly. Tagsy does get quite a lot of himself necrotic out. Maybe Krager could just follow up. It looks like Krager is taking a charge here. He's trying to get aggressive spear onto Tagsy. He does spear. Oh, looks like he does have a spear on him, but he doesn't spear him. Weird. Like he doesn't yoink him back to the same location. Tagsy trying to get the dots up and running. Trying to get interrupted by Kragar. Going to be Soul Rod up and running full dots. Tagsy got the full haze buff. Does Tagsy get to come out of there? Shackles Malediction. Kragar completed dotted. Just trying to go after Ketum. Maybe he just dies to the dots. Ketum just trying to avoid him. I think Kragar just dies to the dots by himself. If Ketum literally just avoids him, he might be okay. Kragar trying to get those charge heals. That's going to be Ketum with a scatter shot. Is Kragar still melted to those dots and scatter, or did they fall off? I guess it must have fallen off. Ketum just looking to end him as a marksman hunter. Rapid fire, knocking it back, explosive shot. Looking to get those kill shots in there. Looks like Kragar got plenty of damage versus Ketum. Reflectors up in case Ketum goes for anything. I think it's going to be one more kill shot, one more arcade shot, and that's it. Man, at 73% dampening, not much you can do. And Linus is looking to end this duel right now, dude. He's just charging in. He's just charging into the duel. Into a freezing trap, and Ketum looking to back the hell up. Can Ketum somehow come back, dude? 74% dampening. Linus just needs one haunt and one fell rush. That's it. Stun. I think it's over. I think it's actually over. I beam into meta. Maybe one charge. Hunt. That's it. Yeah. Towards the end of that duel, add that high dampening. Not much you could really do there, boys, but hey, everybody got to play that game. I do like a game where everybody gets a chance to play, dude. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of that. Big fan, dude. Let's get another open running, dude. We got ourselves Chrysler and Crod in here. And I guess we'll put Taxi above my main, unless my main takes over for the group. And we got to get Anto versus, I don't know, Taxi or Kragar. I think Kragar got to go again, dude. I think Kragar's team won that one. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another open running. I'm save this one real quickly. Chrysler and your boy Doctor. Chrysler and Kratos. Get in here, boys. On the target. Is Kratos still got a group? Does Kratos have a group? Did I mess it up? I did mess it up. Kratos. Here we go. Got you in here, boys. Got you in here. Do 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 do. 33, 34, 34, boys. Let's go. Sup, what's up, Sam? How do my man? Snow, yes, it is, boys. Ronaldo, how do my man? Why scribes Russian wasting all these cities? I don't know. Ooh, which one? Was it Kragar? Crazy. I don't know which one is the crazy Russian. All of them crazy, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Good luck, Doc, man. Thanks. Yo, good luck, my dude. Yo, we got a shot of place. Let's go, dude. Let's go. And Poet, yo, we got a team here. Should I make a Warlock so I can make a macro shout? Let's go mini me. Yeah, dude, every time, dude, you could. I call you Tyrant Warlock. Or you call you a Warlock Tyrant. Call you Tyrant Warlock. What am I talking about, dude? Pharaoh's the King wouldn't want. They're really, really good, dude. Really good. Pharaoh's the King. Pharaoh's also really, really good. I think it has to be a hybrid class or like a rogue or something. Somebody with a lot of resets. Somebody who could just live forever. Switch. We got ourselves team one together with Asuma. On that team, it's going to be Asuma versus Zabo. It actually looks like he's actually going to get him out. I was going to introduce the whole team, but it looks like Asuma doesn't even want to give me a chance. Just trying to get the dots up and running, or at least common points onto Zabo. Zabo popping wall convoke him, and then Asuma is going to end up blinding it. So we're looking to see if he gets a trinket out of Zabo. Zabo does not trinket it. He knows he'll be in a bad spot if he does. So Asuma is now going to have the joy of pressuring Zabo. Kidney shot, big Damie, Dusty forces the cooldowns out of him. Trinket for Zabo as flagellation comes out. Asuma turned up the heat with Shadow Blades. Trying to see if he can just bust through Bark Skin as well as Bear Form. And he just might be able to. Zabo goes for a Shadow Mill for a second. Into a stun to Asuma. Does the Rogue Trinket. It doesn't look like the Rogue is gonna. Zabo just gonna have to wait it out a little bit. He's got himself a slow into Asuma, but he's gonna have to wait. Oh no. Asuma is still holding on to Trinket, so he actually has a pretty good advantage. Trying to see if he can AoE the Feral out. If he can disrupt the Feral's opener, he'll be in a massive advantage because the Rogue does have Shadow Meld. Or, yeah, no Shadow Meld, Subterfuge. Gonna be an opener by Zabo. Does pre-thorns himself. Asuma cloak of shadows through the thorns. Looking to end Zabo. No blind to follow. Cheap Shadow is ready. Does he have the bigger Viscerates to follow? Zabo got himself plenty of self-heals. Swiftman, rest are fitted. It looks like both of them are gonna disconnect for a bit. I don't think Zabo set any dots on Asuma though. I don't think he got any. He might have gotten a rake opener, maybe a rip. But it looked like a stun didn't sit long at all onto Asuma whatsoever. It looks like the Rogue might be able to get himself a clean reset. Zabo needed himself in the opener. I wonder if that was a minute long convoke or what. Might have been a minute convoke. What's up, Bobo? How you doing, my man? Hope you enjoyed the duel. It's going to be Asuma getting opened up on by Zabo. Bash, convoke coming out. Trinket for Asuma. Big bites out of Zabo. Did he get the bleeds on Asuma? Trying to super come through it. Does he live it? Oh my god, is the boy alive? He actually is living Zap. Oh my god. Convoke is so scary. It's actually the scariest ability. Just, I feel like anybody that sees the druid convoking, PTSD triggers and you just clench in your butt. Every time, dude. Oh my god. That hurt my gut. That was so close, dude. I was so close. Oh my god, Zabo. Well, now that these boys are taking a breather, Asuma just tried to catch his breath like, oh my god. Asuma just cheated death and he's not even running cheat death. We got ourselves of Team 1 Cries Bad. Together with Shadowfrost as a Demon Hunter, Krom as an Arms Warrior, and Fruity Dad as a Fire Mage, with big old fry up as a Shadow Priest. We got Ruthless here. Ruthless as another rogue. We got us as Wookwatts as a Pharaoh with Poet. And Zabo. Did he pick up the eye? He might have picked up the eye actually. Looking to see if he might be able to find Asuma, getting the sap in. Man, no wall available for Zabo for a bit. Does have a trinket back up. Asuma does not have a trinket, but does have a blind. So Zabo could really get himself a good setup here. Now that Asuma does not have a trinket, Zabo just needs to find him, bash him, full cooldowns, full rip, and convoke. And I think it could be over for him. Could be over for the boy. Asuma looking to maybe get himself a good setup. He needs to go for a kiddish shot at some point. That's going to be a bash into a switch form for Zabo. Going for the big convoke. Big down! Oh my god! Blinded, but the bite went through that blind. It looked like the animation for the bite queued. Blind, animation finished. Oh my god. Or maybe like a dot hit him. Zabo eating a G pie, looking to live it though. That's for your dad going for a little bit of a great alter time. That's going to be an intro by Zabo. Somehow broke out of the breath. That's going to be trying to get some damage onto Fruity Dad. He's just waiting for this next convoke. I think that's what this man is going to do. Bash into convoke every minute. That's going to be his plan. That was a rough one for Asuma, dude. I don't know what you can do. I don't know what you can do in that case. Like, the only thing you can do is cross your fingers and hope that the Pharaoh gets unlucky RNG. Because you're an orc. If Pharaoh's most of his burst during convoke comes out during the latter half of convoke, then you actually might be able to come out of stun and stop it as an orc. But anybody else, like the whole idea of playing against the Night Fidger is like, okay, just trinket convoke. With him in a CD, you can't trinket convoke. It's actually insane. Zabo caught in the freezing trap or freezing Ring of Frost. As Fury does set it up. Pyroblast coming out. Is he going to go for the big meteor setup? Ring of Fire instead of Zabo with Mirrors of Torment. Looking to put some pressure into Zabo. And Zabo is going to try to heal himself, but eventually those mirrors are going to proc. That is going to give a lot of Fire Blast charges for the Fruity. I don't even know if he's going for the Fire Blast charges, really. Big convoke coming out from that maim, and looks like Zabo is going to be able to get some damage in with the Shackles of Malediction coming out for Fruity. Looks like Zabo is going to get silenced and rooted. Is going to at least interrupt the Shackles. It looks like he's living the Shackles. Meteor coming down, as Zabo getting hit with the Meteor Combustion coming out. Oh my goodness. Fruity got a breath into a Rune of Power, dropping down Meteor. And then went for Combustion as the Meteor is about to land, making sure it's 100% crit. Good setup for that man. Made sure that Meteor did the damage he needed. Big Fry Up is up next, playing that Necrolord as a priest. Interesting choice. Going to be a trinket out of that poly. Going to be Fruity with that Dora Shadows. I was wondering if maybe Big Fry Up will play that Embody Necrolord Shadow Priest build. I was wondering if he might end up playing that or not. Where you can play the new legendary, where you summon basically the Skelly dude, the Skelly mage, and he'll do rampy damage. Like he'll ramp up in damage and he'll just keep casting at people. He only casted one target, but he does pretty decent damage. G-Pie onto Big Fry. Big old Fry. G-Pie. Basically immune. Basically dodge with that Greater Fade. Greater Pyro, Greater Fade. Big Eruptions coming out for Big. And that's going to be Fruity Dad getting the hell out of dodge. He just knows him and runs away from there. He doesn't want to deal with those explosions. He doesn't want to deal with eruptions. Big Fry is in Void form. Has a lot of damage available. Could be lots of bursts for him. But looks like he's going to end up getting hit with a Breath and a Poly. As Fruity going for the resets. This continuous resets by the Fire Mage. Until he can maybe get some good pressure onto Fry. He does need to go for the Mirrors of Torment. Does play normal blink, so he's going to be able to go for the normal blink. Going to be PI available for Big Fry with the Shackles of Malediction. Action attaches to Fruity. Looks like that Shackles of Malediction does that contribute towards his self-healing with Vampiric Embrace? It might actually. And I think maybe it has faster ticks with PI, doesn't it? Could be lots of damage. Flesh cut down for the Priest. Does back out of there before he gets interrupted by Fruity. Fruity did try to interrupt it, but looks like he got juked. That's going to be a Flesh Scav. Going to absorb a lot of the G-Pie. Fruity going for Ring of Frost off the G-Pie. And I think maybe he's trying to go for a big combustion. Big Pyroblast with a ring. That's going to be lots of fire damage for Fruity with the Mirrors of Torment to follow. G-Fade by Big Fry. And is looking A-okay for now. That Greater Fade timing is perfect. And Big Fry did get himself caught up in a bit of healing. As Fruity didn't really look like it didn't really come out to get a reset or get an interrupt on him. Big Fry sending out a Shadow Feed at Fruity. Stunning him. Fruity can blink out of it if he wants to. Into Shadow Crashes coming out. Big Void Eruptions. Does it hit Fruity? It does hit him with the Fear. Wow, Shadow Eruptions. Actually triggers out of the Shadow Eruption. Gonna be even more damage by Big Fries. He's dropping down the Necrolord dot onto Fruity. Silence to follow. And he's just looking to get as much damage over time onto Fruity right now. Trying to go for as many abilities inside of that Vampiric Void Eruption. inside of the void form. G-Pie coming out for Fruity, dotted up, taking a bit of damage, but he's looking for that Ring of Frost to set up onto a Big Fry. Big taking lots of big damage, but he's gonna have himself Greater Fate. Trying to heal him. Wait, actually might have been a misplay. Oh no, that heal getting interrupted, sniped out by Fruity. That is tough, man. Not gonna lie, that's tough. Ruthless is gonna be up next as a Kyrian. Subrog, is he playing the Lego? Somebody tell me he's playing the Lego. Gonna be immediate trinket for Ruthless. I don't know if he's adaptation or not, but that was a normal trinket. And that's gonna be Ruthless, just going in for as much damage as he can. Shadow Strikes flying, just going for as many eviscerates as he can. Meteor coming down. Ruthless taking a big damage. Gonna be a stun back to Fruity, but Fruity actually, oh my god, just keeps tunneling damage into the man. Just keeps tunneling damage into the boy. Big breath onto Wolf Quats. And that's gonna be Fruity just kind of waiting it out. Fruity might just have to go for the big ice bulk or just proc cauterize, dude. He's gotta have to at some point. Mirrors the Torment, bash about Wolf Quats as he is second to last man left in the team. Ice bulk for Fruity before the cauterize hits. He decided, you know what? I think I can survive the cauterize. He did want to proc cauterize an ice bulk, which is not a bad idea. Maybe he was trying to see, like, am I gonna die in the stun or am I gonna try after the stun? Because if you cauterize procs after the stun, at least you can shield yourself. And then shield can absorb a lot of that damage. There's a Truman. Wolf Quats trinket and just interrupt the mirrors. Interrupted Fruity on that shadow spell. The alter time is available for Fruity. Dad, as he's caught up in health, looking to turn the damage around to Wolf Quats. Just go for them scorches. It looks like the alter time is going to send him back unless he cancels it. Looks like he decided to cancel it. Wolf Quats is in Berserk, wants to go for some damage. Sitting down in bear form while the dots are on him. Breath by Fruity. Catches him with the Mirrors of Torment, as well as a Rune of Power. Try to go for some fireballs. Does he go to interrupt the fireballs? Wolf Quats is just going to take damage from this Mirrors at some point. Rooting him and silence him at some point. That's going to be Wolf Quats still with those Mirrors. If he goes for any kind of heals, any kind of casts, he is eventually going to proc out those Mirrors and just power shifting forms is going to proc these Mirrors. Meteor coming down. Fruity, does he have combustion? He does not, but does drop down. Meteor to Wolf Out's head. The mirror images are available for Fruity in case the Pharaoh tries to turn it around. 9 minutes to the zone, 20% damage. Going to be Wolf Quats no trinket. Freeze. Fruity can go for a big setup. G-Pie, does he have anything to fall after the G-Pie? Ring of Fire right after. Gonna do a bit of damage. Wolf Quats needing the Pyro. Is that gonna be enough damage over time? The Wolf Quats could be in a bad spot. It looks like Wolf Quats does go down. With Poet, last one left, and Necrolord, Demon Hunter. Last one in the runnings here, boys. So Poet could have a lot of Demon Hunter procs, a lot of Demon procs, and just heal himself forever. As a Necrolord Demon Hunter playstyle. You could have a bunch of demons proccing, just funneling all that healing and damage to him. Flashcraft is also going to be pretty good defensive. For a class as mobile as Demon Hunters are already, where a mobile class almost never can lose out on more mobility. For Poet, it's not bad. Could be pretty good, I mean. We'll see how well he plays it, though. Got himself the full transmog ready to go, dude. Looking like a member of the Jailer's army. A rare and Torghast or something. What kind of animal powers does he drop? Big G-Pie getting set up. Poet could trinket. I don't know if he has actually running a trinket. Gonna be walked out as Polly. Polly just walked him out perfectly out of the Ring of Frost, though. That is super unfortunate. Poet tried to get whatever damage he can. Is going to be imprisoned onto Fruity. As the Meteor comes down, stunned from a distance. Poet going in for the big eye beam. Going to be Fruity blinking out of it and interrupt the Poet into a breath, into a Ring of trying to get himself with the Mirrors of Torment, but can't stop it. Poet, can he stop the malediction though? Hey, we stunned, actually gets it, needs himself a pet summon. Wait, oh my god, Fruity decided to just turn up the heat out of nowhere and just burn through the competition. Fire Mage 1v5, boys. Oh my god, let's go, boys. Big damage out of this man. 53k Mage, I love it, dude. That's tough. Yeah, this Mage has got some gear on him, dude. He got some meat on his bones, you know what I mean? It's nutty. He got some gear on that guy, dude. Ring of Fire is pretty good. They're nerfing it, but it's still pretty good. Hell yeah, I think they already nerfed it, actually. Anyway, boys, it's getting up and running, yeah? We gotta get Anto and Krager in here. And then it looks like Tagsy will verse versus, let's go Krat. Let's go versus Krat. And then Anto and Krager will end up going against Chrysler or something. Probably Anto versus Chrysler. I believe we'll just rotate the bottom layer. That's what we'll do. That was just epic. That was great, dude. I enjoyed that one. All right, Anto, let me know when you're ready, my guy. And that's Anto's team got basically diverged into another team, which might have been what happened. Okay. Okay, doing it. Got us this Kragar and Anto. We'll get Chrysler's team back in there soon, boys. Don't worry. No chill pill today. Chill pill's an A, boys. Today is Friday. At least for me, it's Friday. Today is EU Duels. Saturday is NA Duels. Be here Friday for EU, Saturday for NA. Everybody is welcome. We don't care for your rating. We don't care for your gear. We don't care if you're 150 animal with no Legos. Just join the duels, man. It's all for the fun and games anyway. Chill plus tomorrow, boys. Be there for tomorrow. Even child, this fire image will not bow to pharaohs. Well, there's only like one pharaoh that game, wasn't there? Or was that two? There was two. I guess I could, right? Dude, they just ride themselves. They just ride themselves. Alrighty, boys, let's get another up and running, yeah? Another duel up and running, boys. The Twitch. For them tasty, let's go. Dude, tasty in here. Yeah, we got only 5. Okay, we got only 4. The Twitch. We got 4 on team 1, but hopefully they'll get more people in. We got ASUS Iladasa on team 1. On that team, we also got ASUS Advo, the Warlock, Young, the young Windwalker, Kragar, the old Warrior, and Yasa as the champ Warlock. The old, I mean like old as in experienced old, by the way. Pinkit? Is that what I call you? Like, what is that build? What is that mock? It looks like a monstrosity with those claws. Gonna be a big old First of Fury. Where's the Iladasa dropping out Darkness? I wonder if there was a legendary for Darkness. Looks like it was a real Darkness. Looks like it was a Darkness. Gonna be a big old blade dance for Iladasa. Gonna be Pinkett trying to go for the big damie with a trinket for Iladasa. Pinkett just trying to end the duel right here. Also low on health. Gonna be Karma. Iladasa just trying to bail the hell out of there. In that soul shape. Running for his life. Gonna be Shackles onto Pinkett. Does he just end it? Stun. Oh no, the Zuen comes out at the end. That's gonna be Pinkett with that shackle. Oh, we did get a 5th on team 2. Perfect. Pinkett with a ring of boopity bop, knocking back Young, and Pinkett needs mobility to get the hell out of there. He's still in the bad spot. Oh my god. Gus get himself a heal last second as the image is just attacking him. Oh no. It's gonna go for a big old jab into Young, but looks like he's done for the count. Pinkett though played out pretty well versus the fast-paced duel versus the Demon Hunter. Looks like Anto is going to be up next, charging at the Monkus. It's going to be Zuen joining the fight for Young. Did Young mean to use Zuen, or is that maybe like a proc Zuen? I don't think it's a proc Zuen. That was our Azeroth gear back in the day. Trinket for Young, trying not to get big clappy by Anto. Hodge comes out, no trinket for it. Does pop in defensive, so he's actually taking all that holy damage. That diffused magic was a perfect play. Anto taking lots of damage, could be bubble out of him. Does force a bubble with a regen out of Anto. As he did himself a little bit of a twirl, a little bit of a spin. Young trying to get himself some big old damage in there. Spinning crane kick to follow. Gonna be Shackles for Anto. Does he get the damage in? Looks like Young just continued the pressure. Had Anto on the ropes. And Sharpies is gonna be up next. A Shapies. As a Boomy. Ooh, interesting choice. It's busted. Just casually doing 22k. Wait, seriously? That's a lot of damn. Wait, what did it hit you with a 22k? What did it hit you with the 22k? Big roar. With the bash. Shape is going for the big Kyrian burst. Does he get Young out? Trinkets out of it. Big star surges. Does he catch up to end it all? I think he might have a little bit of resources still left. Knocking Young back for second. Shape does not have the resources, but he also doesn't want to get himself in a bad spot with a melee class. Let's say if anything to be melee, bear form. He's not going to do much damage, but at least he's going to be very survivable. Now, Barkskin with the Thorns, as Young just looking to get the damage in. Shapies taking lots of damage even through Barkskin. Karma right now, and Shapies needs to wait it out. Cyclone, quick, onto Young, stopping that Karma damage. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me catch a couple regrowths here and bail the hell out of there. Got that mobility as a Boomy. Big old chicken, but the feathers keeping him light. That's just all feathers. It's kind of like owls. You know how owls look so, you know, nice and awesome? Do you know that owls are actually really tiny and have just really long legs? You wouldn't know unless you actually looked like I looked at a featherless owl. They look like aliens, dude. I think that's what Shapies is. He looks like he's a big old boom chicken, but it's actually just like, but it's actually more or less the legs of like the strider that he's riding. It's just really long legs that go away into his body. Is just feathers. He's actually really tiny. If you were to do feather boomkin. Actually, I'm trying to imagine. It would be kind of hilarious if somebody made a Photoshop of it. Like Anto like a growing pumpkin. A chicken on a chicken? I mean, yeah. You guys are like, oh my god, boomies. We're so fat. That's why everybody uses the glyph of stars. So I have to look at boomies. but they're actually really light. Gonna be Alexu by Young. Barkskin, is that gonna be enough though? The monk is burning through the damage. Shapey's at no health at all. Wait, like the last, oh, big damage. Oh, Shapey's, oh, so close to just living it. He was just alive for so long. It was like, it was past due date for a while. It felt like, Jesus. It looks like Tasty is going to be up next versus Young. And it's going to be Zonus on that team too? Okay. 4 minutes. Wait, 4 minutes. We're already in the last two of team 2. How? How do we do that? That happened really quickly, dude. That happened really quickly. Young trying to get himself a quick charge to Tasty. Big kicks off the bat. Tasty popping out Earth Elemental immediately with a stun. Going to be a lasso. Just looking to kite Young out. Looking to land a hex. Going to be Young bailing out of there. And now we're hitting the dampening. All that 3 minutes, 4 minutes we're dead. Yeah, dude, it's a lot of damn. Monks are nuts. Both monks on each team are pretty nutty. Just came in. They saw the conquered. They are zen, dude. They are calm, cool, and collected. They're not even freaking out. They're not even excited for this duel, dude. It's just like a Saturday afternoon for them. Actually crazy. Zonus? Dude, I'm gonna mess up that name 100%. Zonus? Yo, Thanos, how you doing, my man? Hope you have a good light and lasso onto Young. As Tasty getting a bit of damage in. Gonna be big charges for Young with a leg sweep onto Tasty. Got the images up and running. Gonna be the Earth Elemental Stun with a knockback as a Fist of Fury rolling out. And Young going for the Whirling Dragon Punch. You know why he did it? Because the images are still on Tasty. They're still going for Whirling Dragon Punch. They could do a bit of damage. That's just going for more of those spins. He just continue doing damage. Especially if he's getting those leg sweep procs too. Astro Method Fire. It's pretty nutty, dude. Wait, he played Serenity or Final Verdict? No, you didn't play Serenity. You most likely looked at the, you probably saw his Weapons of Order and thought Serenity? Nah, Serenity will see it in cooldowns. Next is the one, which is out, by the way. Tasty going for the wall, light lasso with a fire elemental. This together maybe a knockback for Young. Young going for the port. Tasty's gonna have to deal with those ports and get aggressive here. Looks like a second one he's going for. Spirit Walker's Grace to just get himself movement while casting. Leg, that's gonna be Ring of Boopity Bop on one end, has to go the other, and that's gonna be Young utilizing that zoning of Ring of Peace to deal with Tasty as best as humanly possible. Slow down by Tasty onto Young. Look at this. Young is just using these totems to charge around the pillar. That's actually so good. He's just using that for extra mobility. Young with that big old leg sweep, bit of defensive fury, shackles, malediction coming out for Tasty. Young with that karma. Tasty's gonna take a lot of damage here. Looks like flesh cut. No! At last second, Weapons of Order was activated for Young. He just thinks it's a win with Weapons of Order, but maybe not a bad idea. Because you always have some kind of a go every few moments, dude. Every minute has something. Oh! Asonius! Young just came in, dude. Oh my god. Yo, some of my guildies in the guild are some of the older dudes, and they always said that we're boomers living in a zoomer world. I think Young proves us we are all boomers living in a zoomer world, and Young is a zoomer, dude. Taking big bites out of that world, taking what he wants. I don't even understand what just happened there. Monks are cracked. I think that's fair to say, right? Monks are just cracked out completely. Was that Team Kragar? I think we gotta throw Anto versus Cryo. I don't think those two played each other, but Kragar, we're gonna have to get him against somebody. I would throw Kragar and Cryo, but I think those two versed each other already, didn't they? Am I wrong on that? Jesus. Alright, boys, let's get another one up and running. What was that, dude? We gotta get Kragar in here too, boys. I think it's Tagsy and Krat. Yeah, Tagsy and Krat next. Tagsy and Kratos. Did Cryo and Anto versus each other, or did Kragar and Cryo versus each other? Boys, who versus who? I think it was Kragar team versus Cryo's, right? Oh no, Cryo maybe Kragar? Somebody versus each other, and I don't know who. Was this Anto and Kragar? I think it was Anto and Kragar. I don't even remember. I guess we'll go Cryo, Anto, Kragar, and it'll be one of the two guys that we're dueling against right now. One of the teams up here. Maybe you take Doctor in here. Doctor. On what? How does the sun go? Doctor. How does the sun go? I actually don't know. Someone got deleted, dude. Crazy. 5 minutes, 5 kills. Just on the money, dude. On the money. Alrighty, boys. Next duel. Switch. We got ourselves Team 1 together with G-Funk. Looking good in that purple, my man. We got ourselves Jewel Bruce. We got ourselves Kajix with Revo. We also got ourselves Tagsy going up immediately versus Big Fry. And looks like it's going to be a Big Ol' Fry. I mean, am I calling him Big Fry? It's okay if we call him Big Fry, right? Big Ol' Fry? Big Ol' Fry? I guess his name Big Ol' Fry up. I should call him by his name. You know, not make up names. Wait, wait, hold on. Did his covenant ability just miss? Wait, did Big Ol' Fry up's covenant ability just miss? Did I not even hit him? Wait, can that work? Big eruptions coming out for Big Ol' Fry. Gonna be wall available for Taxi. It looks like Taxi didn't even take his fear. No, it looks like one horror at the end. Big Ol' Fry had to kind of roam around him, just kind of scoot around him like a Roomba for a second. Big Damie. Gonna be Big Ol' Fry with that PI, looking for Big Damie onto Taxi, looking to get some damage set up. Not going for that big, what normally is PI as well as Vampiric Brace together. Big Fry taking lots of damage out of nowhere though. Did he take like a lot big Shadow of Death in there or something? It looked like he took a big Shadow of Death for a second. Looks like he got to splash it back at himself. Gonna be Taxi. There's some big drain lives coming now. Dots exchange for the both of them. And Big Ol' Fry taking a bit of damage. Great fade as he swings around Taxi. Is looking for that Void Eruption again. Needs to give himself a big setup with the Void Eruption. Has all these eruptions, but it's going to hit the pet. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to horror down the pet. So might be able to just go Big Damie. Does that miss? Wait, boys. Does that Covenant ability miss? Can Shadow Priest, Necrolord ability miss their target of the move? Chat, I need to know. Yes or no? Can it miss? Big damage to the Big Fry. Flash Cutter's up. Getting stunned. Looks like he doesn't play the Marilyn Soulbind. Big drain by Taxi. And looks like Big Old Fry up does go down. That's a rough matchup, dude. I guess an Affliction Warlock that just got so much dots on you early on. That is nuts. You can miss. You're telling me that ability can actually miss. I feel like Blizzard needs to do something about it not missing. Because I feel like that would be so bad. Because some people are actually trying out Necrolord Shadow Priest in PvP. And like it's a cool idea. It's a really cool legendary with it too. It can miss, but the ad still spawns. Oh really? Okay, so the like legendary will still spawn an ad. But that's just so weird. I don't like that. I don't like that. Gonna be a fear on to Wolf. Duster got out of it. Gonna be Taxi trying to see if he can hippo out of there. The best soul shape form, dude. He got a hippo. Look at that little tail go. Look at that hippo. Oh, no wonder Wolf Quats is chasing after him. He's like a cat out in the open, out in the jungles, dude. It's like a wild cat, wild lion hunting after hippos. Although hippos are too big for lions, I would imagine. They can literally eat them in one bite. Wolfquad's getting dotted up right now. That Necrolord Feral. Going to be a short charge on Taxi. Does to hold on to the shield. Shackles Malediction. Trying to turn around on Taxi. Trying to go for a bigger drain life. That's going to be Maim. It looks like Wolfcast just got himself the full setup. Revo Priest also playing that. Ooh! Playing out that Necrolord. Sounds like Wolfquads. Is he going to take him out right here? Ooh! Big damage for Revo. Panda Priest. Also Necrolord just charging out of there. Looks like maybe you got to get a melee of those players to hit them with a Necrolord ability, right? Poet as a Necrolord. Demon Hunter also charged. Dude, so many Necrolords in here. Oh, Poet actually literally flying through the pillar. Void Eruption available. Wants to make sure he doesn't get caught. Horror Effect. Wait, does he get hit by another? Second Horror Effect. Does have a Demon to sacrifice in case he needs health. Has a Demon to sacrifice for extra damage and extra health if he needs it. He just didn't throw Glaive at it. And does throw the Glaive, get himself a big amount of health, recovers like 25% of his health per demon soul, and gets the demon soul, which makes him take 20% more damage. Silence of the Poet might have some of his abilities disrupted with a silence. Gonna be Syphi, needs to take it out immediately. That thing actually has a bit of health. Looks like Syphi does go down. Short interrupt onto Revo Priest is gonna get hit with an eye beam, as well as the big breath by the secondary demon that spawns in. Revo taking a bit of damage, trying not to get interrupted. Is gonna be Greater Fate, trying to go for heals. No interrupt available for Poet. Trying to get himself a VT onto Poet, is gonna be able to do it. And Revo Priest should be able to get himself a little bit of healing. He used his Covenant ability, so he actually gets a little bit of healing from it. Panda Rachel to follow. Does take off the dots, so it's going to be Revo catching up with the flash cut behind the pillar. Trying to see if he can maybe make it happen. Big old eye beam up again for Poet. Is going to have himself Demon Form Fear to follow. I don't know if Poet has the trinket or not. Doesn't show up in the UI at all. and Revo is going to hit him with a stun. Revo needs himself a full eruption again whenever he can. Silence of the Poet. Blur is up for the Demon Hunter, and that's going to be Siphon looking to take it out. Does take it out with a couple globals. Going to be Mind Control trying to come out for Revo, interrupted by Poet. Does he have a big stun for Revo? Looks like the Demon is joining the fight. Demon Hunter should be A-okay. Revo might have to disperse this at some point. Greater Fate is available as well if he needs to. Might just want to disperse, and there goes the disperse. And Poet does not need to sacrifice the Demon just yet. He can use it for healing later. That Demon is going to be on him for like 25 seconds. He does not leave. That's going to be interrupt onto Revo. Does he maybe purge the PI? Does not purge it. Big eruptions coming down. Does he hit him with eruptions? Missing the eruptions. Wait, actually one hit. That's going to be, I think, immediate chicken for Poet. Revo still has big PI. Big damage. Another Demon joined the fight for the Demon Hunter. Mind Control. And Revo is actually going to have the Demon be friendly for a second. And that's going to be Poet just running out in the middle. Actually just dotted up. If he takes out the Demon, he'll be in a great spot. He's going to eliminate it, doing some damage to Revo. Fear. Shadow Priest needs something. Needs a Fleshcraft or anything. He needs any kind of healing. Siphon slowing down Poet. Is going to trick it out of that stun. Trying to avoid the I-beam. Needs him some VP. Does have Empiric. Oh, in that gate, he does go down. And that's going to be Poet taking him out. Fleshcraft is up. Jewel does not go for the interrupt. Inzo wait, Jewel could go down himself. That's going to be in prison for a second. No trinket, I don't think, is available. And Poet is looking to get the hell out of dodge. Trying just to fly around Jewel. Big old I-beam. As the diffuse magic is up, big charge karma comes out, and Poet just used to live this. Jewel needs a heal right now. He's gonna go behind the pillar to catch a heal. Poet trying to get super far away. He needs to be able to swoop in and interrupt as soon as he can. Just gonna deal some damage to the images for a bit. Maybe see if he can get a proc on a Demon Hunter. He needs a proc on a Demon. I-beam is up. Jewel could be in a decent spot. Hasn't played any damage. Gonna be a Demon proc for Poet. It looks like Poet is gonna focus, kill the Demon, take the pet. Oh, big chicken. I don't know what he triggered actually, but he does. Stay on Jewel. Fist of Fury is the only thing is between him and victory, and Poet does take him out. G-Funk is up next as we're hitting that 6-minute mark. 10% dampener, boys. And Poet is gonna be out there trying to get some big damage. Versus G-Funk stun available. That's going to be G-Funk looking to... I think it's just going to be dead to Poet. That's going to be full shackles. Poet Darkness comes down. I-beam is all he has. Is going to be able to give himself some leech. Metamorphosis to follow. Does get himself another I-beam. Trying to catch up as much health. Looking to turn around versus G-Funk. Does he get it? G-Funk big heal after that trinket. Poet needs another Demon proc or just end the damage onto G-Funk somehow. Looks like G-Funk taking him out. The Survival Hunter does a lot of damage on for a Demon Hunter unless you have anything there at the end. Wait, I think he had Blur coming up. I don't know if he had Blur just as that was happening. Blur might have actually saved him there. That's dodge as well as a good DR. And dodge actually works properly. But it's going to be G-Funk sitting on that freezing trap waiting for Zabo. Or whoever it is. He knows Ruthless or Zabo. Both of them are actually in stealth, so it's hard to tell who's actually the one dueling them. And G-Funk is just trying to be precautious. I guess it doesn't really matter that Ruthless is not in stealth. Right? G-Funk picking up the eye. He sees Zawa's out in the open. Kajix, I think, roaming or saying hello to somebody. I don't really know. G-Funk getting opened up on by Zava. Short stun is going to go for a bite. Pre-wall available for Zava. Tanking this up quite a bit. Is going to have himself Berserk available and everything. I think he's trying to see if he might be able to get a good opener onto G-Funk, then convoke him down later. That's going to be Steel Trap, Cat getting caught in it. Bear Form right after, needs to give him some maybe a bit of healing. Swiftman is up at 90% dampening. Another restun onto G-Funk. Convoke the Spirits coming out. It is going to be a quick feint death for G-Funk into a muzzle interrupt. Muzzles the cat. Big harpoon swap for G-Funk. Massive mobility for that man right now. It is looking to Dora Shadows next to Zabo. Good harpoon. I think he was really chasing after Zabo, not trying to swap away from him because he didn't really go to run. Gonna be Flare on one side, Traps on the other. G-Funk sitting right next to a freezing trap. Gonna be Zabo walking into it. Unless he trickets it. Main onto G-Funk. Does not have the Convoke here. If you only had Convoke right then and there. Scarab Beast by G-Funk. Zabo swapping to Bear Form, but still is a beast. He's still a beast. As a Manic Bandage is up for G-Funk. Able to get some dots on the Zabo harpoons after him with a nade. Is looking to get those kill shots in. Zabo does go for the Ursals. G-Funk with that stun. Zabo with no answer. That's gonna be done. Ruthless is the last one left. Sub Rogue with a big Shadow Blades ready to go. Wants to go for the big massive damage. Freezing trap immediately. Going to trick it out of it as soon as you can. Blind on G-Funk is actually going to break that blind. Actually trick it out of G-Funk. It looks like Ruthless. Does he go for the stun? Well, G-Funk did not trick it that blind. But I think he was expecting maybe a stun. Big DFA by Ruthless, but it doesn't really do that much damage. Mostly to what CC. Maybe was expecting maybe a stun from G-Funk. Ruthless without evasion now. Actually going to take all the damage in the world. Maybe an interrupt on a G-Funk. Does not get to. And Ruthless having to go for advantage. Does he get flared out? Almost. Does he have any dots on him? Looks like he does. Looks like he does. No cloak of shadows or nothing. Ruthless got himself the big Kyrian stun onto G-Funk. Tried to maybe capitalize off it. Cheap shot as G-Funk goes in for a disengage. Doesn't really go anywhere. Ruthless going in for the Kyrian go, but I think G-Funk got him. And that's going to be the big kill shot at the end. Damn, dude, that was a good duel. G-Funk coming in. That Demon Hunter, by the way, nutty burst. Nutty damage, nutty survivability. He actually did so much damage that game. G-Funk, though, finishing it off right after. Well done, boys. But he was Af? Who was? Amafi? That log had eaten alive, but the rogue almost died. Yeah, the nerf pets. Felgar did stun, then an 10% of luck. He's probably talking about another guy. G-Funk is a BC is massive, dude. That guy is huge. As Tyler 1 would say, that guy is kind of a problem. Oh my god. Alrighty, boys. Let's get ourselves Cryo and Anto, I think, next, and then we'll go Krager versus Krat. We'll go Krager versus Krat. I don't think they'll super play each other. And then Tagsy will probably be worse Anto, I think. I think Tagsy and Cryo played each other. Lead. Wait, who did Tagsy take over? Is he for Anto? Did he take over for Anto? Tasty, did you take over for Anto? The Paladin. The Zenda Paladin. Guys, I don't want to go to work. Guy, how you doing, my man? You don't go to work? I'm sorry about that, my dude. Well, if you do go to work, if they let you take your phone with you, maybe you can watch the stream or something. Tagsy to work over for me. Give him lead. Sounds good. Yes. Okay. So Anto down here. So Tasty's the lead now. So we still have the same group. We're just swapping out who's lead. But basically same old, same old. Tasty and Chrysler. And then Krager right after, boys. And then it's going to be Tagsy. Well, it looked like Tasty and Tagsy are similar name. It looked like Tasty here. When I, like, my eyes just kind of got blurry for a second with context. Couldn't tell the difference. What about Tagsy number? Hey, man. Hope you're having a good one. What's up, Azu? How you doing, my guy? What's up? How you doing, my man? Crazy troll. Yeah, crazy, dude. He's nuts. Dude, survival is a lot of fun, by the way. If you guys haven't played survival in PvP, super fun. I'm not a good survival hunter, but I was messing with it. Ask Kren, dude. I was trying to see if that bug with, what's that BG? Was that BG was working still or not working? And I actually ended up playing a couple of games of Season Short as survival. Ask Kren, dude. It slaps. I'm not great at it, but it's awesome spec. Lots of fun. Yeah, would you like to answer my question, please? If rogues were not in WoW, what would you main? If rogues weren't in World of Warcraft, like what class would I main? That's actually worth making a video on, dude. What class would I play and why? That'd be awesome. Like, what would be my main if rogues didn't exist? Probably be something like a paladin or a death knight, because I always wanted to play like a plate wearing like magic user of some sort. I always like that idea in like archetype in games. But I don't know, maybe like something similar to rogue, like a demon hunter, because at least it'll be like a very, very similar play style. Or maybe just go like left field and just play arcane mage, something like that, dude. You know what I mean? Let's go full wizard class and just play like a fun wizard that I like, the more fun wizard that I enjoy. I don't know if I saved that one or not, but we're just gonna go for it. Switch. Tasty already joining into the fight versus Shadowfrost. Gotta be him with the Spirit Walk. Getting that hex onto Shadow. And looking to go for them Stormkeeper. With Shackles of Addiction onto Shadow. Looks like it's going to be that I'm prison. And Shadow looking just to line of sight Tasty a little bit. Looking to back the hell out of dodge. Big zaps fall through. Double zaps. And Shadow down our great spot is going to go for the Warlock Castle for Cry's bad team. As Warlock Hellstones are allowed to share in these duels, by the way, boys. Those are allowed to be shared. Shadow Frost can get a bit of charge on Tasty. And that's going to be a big old IBM into a Haunt. Looking to maybe make the bigger damage happen with a Fell Rush right after. Tasty taking huge hits. Stun right after. Trigger to follow with Flesh Cat while walled. It's going to be Shackles of Addiction as it's trying to heal. Oh no, actually it might be over. Oh my goodness. Shadow turning around to Tasty with them Shackles. Now that you can't decurse them, how is anybody going to answer these? Dude, you can only reflect Shackles at this point. The only way to stop Shackles is to have like a reflect as a warrior, as a demon hunter, or as a monk. All those can reflect that ability, or at least a debuff. Hellforsen is going to be up next. Hellforsen, by the way, how are you doing, my man? I haven't seen you in a while. Feigned Death and Shadowfrost. Looking to maybe get back in there, stun to Hellforsen. I even to follow, getting quite a bit of healing with a Fell Rush right after. Doing quite a lot of damage. Hellforsen having to go for a evasion. And that's going to be Shadowfrost locking him down in the prison as the rogue sent in a... Oh no, he hits him with the shackles too. No! Shadowfrost actually just max ranged though. Oh, he's going to die to dots. Oh no. Hellforsen just cloaked all that damage. Wait, Krom not going to let Hellforsen out, is he? Put a Master Bleed on him. I think. Blaze Storm? Yeah, he did. You did put a little bleed. Health Force should be okay though. Yeah, Krom needs to catch up to Health Force, leaping on top of him. Warbreaker. Does he catch him? Getting shot by Health Force and forcing a trick it out of him into a spear. Doesn't quite get it. Health Force does not have a blind anymore. But it looks like Krom literally danced on him. He literally danced him through, dude. Oh my god. Who's next? Is it the Boomy? Krom is having to actually wait out. Is it? He was waiting. He was trying to take momentum of that full avatar. Going to be reflected against Zonus. Looks like he's going to reflect something off of him. Maybe a judgment. Not a Hodge though. Fear by Krom. Drink it out of Zonus. Is that Asuna? It is Asuna. Oh, some shackles of malediction, dude. All these guys are into chains. Oh my god. That's going to be Krom living through a little bit of damage. Intervenes just to charge back at Asuna to disarm him. Wait, he actually, I think, dodged a... That was a weird intervene. Normally we don't let it happen, but dude, I think he dodged a final verdict. I think he straight up dodged a final verdict doing this. Also, he got himself a charge. I think does damage to Shatter and Throw versus Zonus. That's going to be immunity down. Wait, the warrior could still end this here. The warrior could do this. Asuna with Hand of Freedom try to get the hell out of dodge. And Krom, if he just gets on top of him with big executes, he could do it. Just uses that Kyrian Spear to lock him down for a moment. He could totally do it. I think he has a chance. Spear, that's going to be a Paladin can't go anywhere. Reflect is up so he can't even Hodge. Just trying to see if he can end him. Asuna, I think, is down for the count. And Krom taking him out. Oh my god. Pinkett is going to be up next. Trying to see if he can get a big old charge versus Krom. Krom with a massive lead. Pinkett looking to catch up. He gets those big jabs to catch up right on top of the guy. Fist of Fury locking down Krom. Parries up. Not much you can really do about it unless you can fear. Avatar is up. Does throw down the banner. Trying to see whatever damage you can do. Disarm into Pinkett, but they can't really disarm a monk. You can't disarm these fists. Unless you literally disarm, like with a... Like, put his arms out and then go chop. It's kind of brutal. Asuma with that evasion as Pinkett just trying to see if he can get some counter pressure back to the rogue, as this is the rogue opening. Shadow step by Asuma with a cloak, with not cloak of shadows. What is something else? It looked like cloak of shadows, but it's going to be Karma with Pinkett, and Pinkett is going to have to catch up on that healing. Massive health catch up with this man. Is he Necrolord, by the way, or is he Kyrian? I don't remember. Asuma with a Kindle Shot, Flagellation going for the big go. Pinkett with a pre-wall does at least take up a bit of that damage. Pinkett needs a heal right now. Fist of Fury stopping Asuma for a second. Looks like Flagellation does do him in. Oh my god. We are 4 minutes, 30 seconds of the duel, and Shapey is the last one left. What is his burst? Oh my god, disarm a little dark, lol. it is a little dark, isn't it, huh? It is a little dark, isn't it? Not gonna lie. Oh my god, dude. This is such a fast duel. Shapey, as a Kyrian Boomy, is he gonna be able to do much versus Asuma? As a rogue just going in, he still has Shadow Blade, still has Cloak of Shadows. Shapey is gonna have to play to the very, very best here. Gonna have to force cooldown to the Asuma. The one thing that he does have, which the Asuma doesn't, is Kidney Shot. Wait, Bash. Oh! I was gonna say, Asuma doesn't have a trinket. But Shapey's. This is where everybody on team 1 needs to be chanting Shapeys, Shapeys, Shapeys. Tron is going to be up next. Tron Killer getting knocked back. Still playing. Oh, hey, how's it going? He's still the troll monk from the last set of duels. Last week, I think. Going to be Shapeys. Try to see if he can leap through a Ring of Peace, but doesn't quite get to. That's going to be regrowth available for Shapeys. Try to see if he can maybe weather the storm as Tron. Got himself the Zuen. I believe he also has had Weapons of Order. How is he so glowy like this? What toy is that he's using? Looks kind of cool. Tron just getting on top of Shapey's. Does go for the knockback. Try to see if he can juke the monk. But looks like Shapey is just going to try to see if he can just live this for a bit. Fist of Fury locking him down. Bear form up immediately. Barks him. Roar onto Tron. Tron does have some dots rolling on him like Fury of a Loon. Bash onto the monk. The Shapeys have the go. He's trying to go for the big Kyrian setup. Wrath is going to be a Karma. And Shapeys with the Cyclone immediately. I don't think Tron has a trinket anymore. I think he used a trinket earlier. We don't even know what his trinket CD is. It just doesn't show up for some reason. Tron is going to go for a big old port. And Shapeys did use the Kyrian go. So it looks like he's not going to have the big Kyrian go for at least a minute. But the Kyrian burst can be quite nutty. That Kyrian burst can be substantial. It is massive. When everything lines up, it is huge. Gonna be Tron on the other side. Now that the effect that he had is gone, now he's chilling. Shapey's though waiting now for Tron. mounting up. That's going to be Ring of Boopity Bop. Maybe too early for Tron. Will not be able to stop a lot of the bursts out of Shapies, even though he doesn't really need cast. Tron taking a lot of damage. Going to be diffused magic. Shapies has a Barkson as well as Thorns. Is it going to be enough here though? Tron looks like he has a lot of pressure. He's taking this bear for a walk with that chain. He's taking a bear for a walk. Shapies does go for the War Stomp. Quick Cyclone into a massive heal back. It looks like Tron actually was able to port while cycloned. Is that a thing? There's a Fury Flying. Gonna be a silence by Tron, by Shapies, I mean. Shapies, he's going for the big Korean burst. Does he have the big go? Just sees the one line inside of Tron. Tron doesn't have anything. In cap onto the burst. Looks like Shapies will probably have to play it more defensively, unless he just goes in for the big burst right now. Bear form, it looks like Roar onto the Tron with Cyclone. Does he get it? He does get it. Is there a trinket back up for Tron though? Trinkets out of it. There it is. Shapies at no mana at all. Just needs to get the hell out of there. Does he have Thorns? I don't even know if Thorns shows up properly in the UI. Has Fury of Elune very, very soon. It looks like a lot of his bursts is kind of out of the window. Needs just to find a way to deal with Tron. Maybe knock him back and then run as far as he can. It's going to be that frenzied region finally rolling in a little bit of healing for Shapies. Needs any kind of healing that he can get. Maybe knock back on the Tron. Leg sweep, I think Tron might have it. And Shapies doesn't quite knock him where he wanted. But still, Shapies held on his ground, dude. As fast as that match went, Shapies just kept holding on as much as he could. This guy, we're just going to keep at it for as much as he can. Damn, boys. Let's get another open running, yeah? That was Chrysler and Tasty, right? Was it? I think it was, right? Krager and Krat. Gotta get you guys in here next. If you guys want to join the Duels, by the way, this is how you do it. Go, if you're EU, because Fridays are for EU, Saturdays are for NA. Go to Play vs. Play, PMA group, custom PvP, find a group, type number 5, enter. Make sure you have all your filters, all languages selected, because some of these boys are German, some of these boys are Russian, you never really know. So make sure you type number 5 and enter. And you'll find groups on Horde and Alliance. So as long as you're Horde and Alliance, you can participate. Just join one of the groups. If you don't see one, you can always make one yourself. It's a community ran thing. Call it something like 5V5 1V1 DUELS Dalaran. Let's group. Let them know in chat you got a Horde group or Alliance group on EU. Tell them what your name of the group is. And get some people in. I'll add you on Real ID. We'll queue against one of the boys ready to go. Cries are ready, Tasty ready. I think this who just played Krager and Kraut. We got to get you guys in here. Yep. I think we're gonna do Chrysler and Taxi. Has Taxi and Chrysler dueled each other? I don't think they have. Have they? They might have already. They might have already. But we're gonna do it like this. Kragar and Kratos. Broton, my man. How you doing, my dude? Dude, I've been trying to kill someone for half a year. This does me happy. Let's go, Broton. Wait, which one were you, dude? Which one were you? Because I didn't see Broton in there. Which one were you then? Which one were you on the alt? Were you young? Who you be? Who you be? Who you be? Fear pumps with the but the dying 50 seconds. Yeah, they're pretty. They can pump quite a bit. It is so fun. Which will bring us boys to this duels, dude. Honestly, it would be nice to bring you as boys to this duels, dude. We're doing some duels on an 8 tomorrow, boys. Yeah. Gotta do some an 8 duels tomorrow. Just be here early, man. Be here right at 7 PM East Coast time. We'll get some duels up and running. That's all you gotta do. Just be there, man. Somebody will make a group. Chicago, Chill Pills. We got the boys. Wargren. We got Seavark. Boom sometimes makes groups. On a U. Oh, once. We got the boys. Tron. Oh, that was you? Hell yeah, my guy. How you liking Monk, by the way? So Twitch. Got ourselves team 1 together with Young. Went in with a big blasting damage. Is he going to get to go again? Advo making a return as a destruction. Oh, Demonology Warlock this time. First up is going to be Krager charging at the Demon Hunter. On the team we got us Sadas and we got us Yasya. And Krager is going to be first up. Poet hitting him with a stun. Got himself the full Fleshcraft up and running with a Necrolord Demon spawning in. So Poet always now has a easy health pool right there. Easy 50% of his health back by killing that demon. Krager can't affect the demon at all. Gonna be a big old spear onto Poet. If you just sit in here, that demon does quite a bit of damage to blurs up. Poet will want to kill that demon eventually, because he does need the heal. Krager tried to see if he can avoid the demon explosion. Stun onto Krager with a big old live beam for Poet. Big charge right after. Looking to make some damage happen. Backflip away from Krager, allowing him to get a big old charge. Krager is going to Zerker Rage out of that Imprison just to get himself in Rage Regeneration to get himself a bit of a heal. Trying to maybe see if he can just dumpster Poet. Got a lot of damage ready. Darkness is avoiding a lot of it. Another demon spawning in for Poet. It's actually golden. He's going to get himself a pretty big heal. But looks like Krager is going to reduce a lot of that healing with Slaughter. into a pummel by Warrior. Metamorphosis for Poet. Could be anyone's game here. IBM for Poet. Doing quite a bit of damage. It could be anyone's game at this point. Two Juggernauts just fighting each other. Cracker just getting blasted by the Demon Hunter. The full Metamorphosis rolling. That's going to be Cracker trying to catch a quick first aid with a fear. Going to be a trick on our Poet though. I don't think Cracker plays Stormbolt. Going to be interrupt onto that. Not imprison. Going to be interrupt onto the Flesh God. Spear by Cracker. We could maybe back away from the Demon Hunter. Maybe get a charge heal. Looks like he doesn't really want to be in melee. The guy fully stunned. That's going to be pretty deadly. I-beam. Cracker going in for the rally cry. Trying to see if he might be able to live this. Demon Hunter kind of slowed down midair. And Cracker sitting about less than half health. Less than ideal for him. Not looking super good. He needs to get himself whatever healing he can. In prison. Does have a Zerker Rage charge. Big old heal available. That's going to be another demon rolling in for the Demon Hunter. So he's actually okay. Big rush through Cracker. It looks like he's going to consume his soul. What? Oh, the BM. BM for Poet on Cracker, dude. Why? He doesn't deserve it. Sadus is going to be up next as a sub-rogue. Looking to get some big damage versus Poet. Shadow Blades up and everything. Got himself with an axe in the offhand. Why would you do that to Cracker? He didn't deserve it. Big I-beam by the Demon Hunter. It looks like Sadus is just going to have to avenge Cracker. Why would he do that? Does he maybe know Cracker? Does he maybe queue each other in arenas all the time? Maybe they're friends, right? Russians? Maybe one is Russian, the other is Russian. You never really know, dude. I'm not gonna assume here. Could be toxic, could be friendly banter kind of deal. Gonna be a kidney shot by Sados. Look at your end Poet. It looks like there's gonna be the rogue taking him out. Just quick, carefully, precisely. Wolf Quad's trying to see if he can swing, catching the rogue. That's gonna be immediate trick it and advantage for Sados. Is gonna get a shadow strike onto Wolf Quads. Gonna hit him with a slow as Wolf Quads drops down the Necrolord puddle. Get a shot onto the Feral as Sados looking to walk away out of there. So Russians must be friends. I mean, I am basically assuming like, oh wait, you guys Russians, you guys know each other? And then maybe don't, but maybe they know each other. You never know. Maybe they've seen each other in rings before. Maybe they run into each other all the time and they just have like this, a bit of a rivalry. Maybe it was toxic. I don't know. I'm not gonna assume. Too often we assume it's just disrespectful. I mean, if it was my best friend that I'm dueling up against, or my best buddy, and we always tease each other, that'll be perfectly fine in our circle, right? Just teasing, dude. You never really know. Maybe it's disrespect. You never really know with these kind of things. I guess it's fair to say. I guess it's in the eye of the beholder. You know what I mean? You be the judge, the jury. Please don't execute anybody. That's left for Cracker. Cracker's the only one who could execute. He actually has the ability. I don't have that ability. I have some Cinder Strikes. Gonna be a big old setup by Wolf Quads. Going for the big damage versus Sados. And Sados doesn't really have a lot of defenses. He's gonna get a Shadow Step versus Quads. Forcing to trick it out of the Feral. No blind available. It looks like the Rogue does get eaten up. And it's gonna be Young leaping in versus Quads. Going for a big old spin. I don't know if he was going for spin, maybe for some kind of a buff or whatever. Going to be a big leg sweep with the Wolf Quads. Looking to take him down with a big Fist of Fury. Catching him a couple times, and those fists back to back is going to get big charges. That's going to be Young getting Young back in. But he's got himself mobility. He's still charging into Wen during the fight. Looks like Wolf Quads is going to go down. Young taking him out just like that. Big old fry up. Rolling in next. Big PI. Big embrace. And could go for the big damage versus Young. Throwing out Shadow Crusher on the corner. Looks like he's going to go for the instant cast Eruption, but Young is nowhere to be found. Those Eruptions are a lot easier to see, by the way. A lot easier to see. And I think they're doing 50% more less damage now, which is still hit quite hard. They still are a considerable amount of damage. But they were like, if they chain, they could do a ton. Oh, you got your mount already. Wait, that actually looks really cool as Alliance mount. That actually looks really cool. Like that color scheme with the kegs on the side. It looks awesome. Wait. Oh, you know what it is? You know what Big Fry is? He's not deathing himself. That is, you know what that is? Megalomania. That is a talent Megalomania, where you go basically into full embrace insanity, or what is it called? You basically embrace Nazoth, and you can cast while moving. You also generate a lot of insanity, and then it'll drop it to like 35% health at the end of it. So it's not him Shadowboard deathing himself. It's just the talent setting him to 35% health. That's what it is. I just realized it. So that's what it was last duel too. I didn't even realize. Big Fry going for a fear onto Young. Young is going to take a bit of that dot damage. What eruption is available? Does he get up close? Going to be a stun. Big Fry doesn't hit him with the eruptions. Looking to maybe get closer. Young has a port available at the last second. Oh my god. And Young does dispel himself of diseases. He can remove those DPs off of him. As Big Fry charging in, trying to get more damage in. Arches Young haven't been able to do so just yet. Just continuing the pressure, continuing the train, but can't do it just yet. Big Fry keeping himself at bay. A little bit of a flesh craft up. Young with full images, Fist of Fury flying. Gonna be another eruption. Does get himself the Megalomania. Hoping for the big eruption of the Megalomania, I believe. And that's gonna be him set himself up to 35% health after it's all over. Which I believe, like, if you're below 35% health, it'll actually heal you. Unless it doesn't. And then that'll be really bad. Stun onto Young. Big Fry could be really bad in a bad situation. Leg sweep. Trinkets out of it. Is Megalomania gonna fall off? That's going to be a big old silence until Young does get the Megalomania falling out, but Big Fry has plenty of opportunity to heal himself. That's going to be another Shadow Crash thrown at Young. Dots re-dotted up. Big old nitro by Young. Could be bad for Fry. See, has PI for a second. I think it could be over right here, though. Oh, big touch of death. Looks like Young wasn't sure if he wanted to use it or not. He decided to, might as well. It's either going to be Ruthless or Zabo next. The Rogue is in stealth, but it looks like he is going to be the next up. He's just going for a full Shadow Blades. AoE'd out onto Young. Why would he Shuriken Storm there? Or Shuriken... Yeah, Shuriken Storm. Big Kyrian go. Does he have the biggest setup? Looking for the Monk for death? And Young is just going to roll out of there. Big DFA is going to catch up to the Monk. Literally just phasing through the wall. Ruthless got himself. Shadow Blade's falling off. But Evasion is still rolling. And Young tried to avoid it as much as possible. Ruthless just might need to go for a reset. Vanishes it, but the images are around him, spinning at him. Ruthless does get himself more Shadow Strike. Stun onto Young. Trinkets out of it immediately. Actually, doesn't even trick it out of immediately. It looks like he DR'd it. Into Trinket, rolling Dragon Punch to take the Rogue out. Actually kind of nuts there. Damn. Man. Damn. Into in-cap by Young as Zabo trying to get himself a setup. Young does not have a trinket anymore, so Zabo could maybe have a go. Stun into Young. Does he go for the Convoke? He's trying to see if he can make it happen. Does he do it? Big bites. Young is still not a good spot. Big heals. Kyrian setup. Gonna be still bites for Zabo. Karma to follow, and Zabo can't really go anywhere. Thorns. It's actually gonna do damage back to him, and Young is gonna go for the Diffuse Magic, trying to reduce the damage he's taken. Zabo needs to capitalize on this. Does he do it? Lex is going to be a Skull Bash. Bashed by Zabo, but it's the shortest stun ever. Zabo trying to play defensive. He's got himself the Soul Shape. Wall available. Doesn't pre-wall this. Bark Skin is not going to be enough, though. I don't know if it is enough. Wall needs to come out immediately. Wall. Where's the wall? Doesn't wall. Oh, no. And Young taking it back for his team. Okay. Any Omega Blaster monks that you can tell if Invoker's Delight is best enough for PvP. Invoker's Delight? I don't know what that is. Invoker's Delight. Yo, any monk mains to let him know, boys. Let him know. Help a brother out. Damn. You're going to speed damage still nuts. It is nutty. Yo, Big ol' Fry, dude. You did pretty well. What did it say? I'm Big Fry up. I'll be back next week when I have my Electro Legendary. Don't have a cheese damage Electro. Dude, my man. Yo, my guy. Thank you so much for joining the duels. We're still going to be doing it for a little bit here. You're more than welcome to participate just to have some fun. Maybe get some practice if you want to. Whatever you guys want to do. Some of you guys like doing duels because it gives you practice against different classes. How well can you maintain yourself? How well can you rotate your defenses? If you guys want to play it, just to get some, just to get some games in, you guys are more than welcome to. Okay, Krager and Krat. It looks like Tags and Cries already. We haven't faced Hasty yet. Oh, you guys haven't faced Hasty. But have you faced Anto yet? Is it Tasty or Chrysler? Because Tasty is Anto. Because Tasty equals Anto. Have you guys faced Chrysler before? Because if Tasty hasn't faced Chrysler, then we'll throw Tasty or Tags him at either Chrysler or Tasty, whichever one he hasn't faced. We did face Chrysler. Oh, okay. Okay, I believe you then. And I guess we'll go Krager versus Chrysler here. Yeah. I think Krat and Chrysler played each other before. So I think that's what we'll do. Crap. I need to redo the spectator match. Tagsy? I'll believe you. I believe you. Versus Tasty. We'll get you guys in here. Gonna hit 60 on my Monk and hop on his own real quick. Yo, Bruce, go for it, my guy. They're actually really fun. I think you'll actually enjoy them a ton. I think actually I'm gonna like a lot. Dude, we're at 40. NA is gonna have to catch up, dude. NA got some big catching up to do. Switch. It does. It's a lot of bursts and specs. That would, what would you think of what spec has the highest burst in the game right now? You know, I would actually love to try it out at some point. Next time Blizzard has like a PTR where everybody can join, I would actually want to do like a burst competition. Who has the most burst? Who could burst the fastest? I think it'd be really fun to do. We used to do those back in the day. Gonna be team 1 together with G-Funk. We got ourselves as a K-Jix as well as Mercs as a monk in here, dude. Oh! That's a cool mog. I don't see the chest plate being used ever. The robe. Revel Priest as well as Tagsy. On the other team, we got ourselves Isonus. We got ourselves Hell Foursome. We got ourselves Shapies. We got Tasty. As well as... What is his name? Oh, that won't do. Oh, that won't do. Oh, that won't do on YouTube. Oh, no, that won't do on YouTube. Tasty, gonna redo. Russians in chat, you guys keep quiet. Russians in chat, you guys just keep quiet. You know what you saw. Keep quiet. We don't gotta say nothing. Nope. We just gotta swap out the pala. We're just gonna have to swap out the pala. Oh no. How did it pass? How did somebody, Blizzard was like, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's a solid name. Oh my god. Wasn't Monk the only class to touch the 9.1 update? Yes, Monk were not touching the 9.1 update. They didn't get any buffs, which people were like, man, what are the buffs for Monks? It's like, well. But yeah. Let me know when you're ready. We'll get Tasty and Taxi in here immediately, boys. Swap out the pala, dude. Just for literally anybody. We'll give you guys a chance. Yeah, let's just say the name was a little inappropriate is all we can go with. If you're Russian, just don't say it. Just don't say nothing, boys. Be a bro. Русские. Русские, помогите мне. Как его? Мы русские zip, okay? Русские все zip. В могилу. I'm trying to remember how the Russians say like what is the word in Russian for like it's like a saying. Why someone left? Yeah, swap pala out, and we will requeue fam. Yeah, we're chilling, boys. We're chilling. We'll just swap out a guy. We'll get it back in. We'll get it back in or something. Yeah. Kraken says he's ready. Yeah. We'll swap Tasty's Paladin and get Tagsy back in it because Tagsy never really get to play. Yeah, Tagsy never really get to play, so we'll swap him out and we'll get another duel in. Boys, thank you so much for joining the duels, boys. This has been a ton of fun, by the way. I've been loving this, dude. I've been loving this. You know what I mean? Or 2 spots then? Sounds good. If there's 2 spots, I guess we could do Tagsy versus Cryo, right? We can push you guys back a little and then do Tagsy versus Cryo. Oh, you guys played each other, right? We can do Tagsy versus Scrat, right? What's good? What's up, Middlemost Monk? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Welcome. Cries and Cracker are both ready. Tasty apparently needs 2. Krat. Oh man, what do we? 1? Okay, we'll give it a second. We'll give him a second. We'll get him in. And then we'll get Chrysler versus Cracker, and then we'll get Krat versus Tagsy or Tasty, one of those 2. We'll get them again once against one another. How's it going today? What's up, Cody? Hey, my man. Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Hope you're having a good one, my guy. 1 spot still. Yeah, boys. 1 more horn for Tasty on you. Bristers, you're terrible. You're terrible, my guy. Not on YouTube, dude. Not on YouTube, man. Awful. Awful. That was up, StarCraft. Hey, my man. I'll be having a good on my guy. Bro, you'd be sick as one of the guys who call out the bids and auctions fast talker. I'm not really a fast talker. I think I know how to yell loudly into a mic. I don't really talk fast. When I start to talk fast, when my mouth is running faster in my brain, and my brain is like, whoa, hold up, and then I start tripping on my words. I really need to slow down for these, because when I start talking really fast, you can't even understand me. The auction guys are talking fast, but you can at least understand what they're talking about, right? They can talk quickly. My mouth just becomes, when I talk fast, it just loses all form. Let's just say that. Of a DK Demon Hunter and Rogue and Stacey, what do you suggest to learn PvP? All of them, Cody. Whichever one sounds like fun to you, man. What's an easier healer to Arena M plus to get started? Top of the melee DPS in PvP. I think I'll have a pretty good time with a Holy Paladin. I think Holy Paladins are pretty good. You have mana, but you also have Holy Power to like heal. So I think it'll be in a golden spot if you try those. Plus, like Ashen is really, really good for Mythic pluses, or you could go Kyrian and PvP. That's really, really strong too. Tags and Tasty in here, boys. Let's get him in here. You're a caster and fully educated on the game, and you can talk about the pace of the match. Perfect. Yo, boys, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the duels, man. If you guys want to see more of this, hit subscribe. You know, hit that bell button to get updated on the duels whenever they're up. Give this stream a like, man. I would appreciate that. Thank you, boys, so much for being here, boys. I appreciate ya. I try my best, dude. This is just fun for me. I enjoy doing these. We'll try to see if we can get Tags and Tasty in here. Unless one of them had LFG. We'll just have to wait it out then. Might have to requeue, boys. Might have to requeue.
This is the world you've made yourself. Now you have to live in it. The end is in our sights. The future is already here.
Do we got a queue again? Would actually watch it? Wait, you need Dalaran AWC? Dude, that'd be cool. I don't think I would ever be able to do that. I don't have anybody at Blizzard that I can like get in contact with. Plus, they probably just want only like arena people, like experience. Tasty's bug probably, likely. As a toy, I'm using Fire Eater's Vial. Yo, I still gotta get that toy at some point. Isn't that the auction house vial, like the black market auction here? Or again? Oh, unfortunate. One guy is still left. Okay. I guess we can just get Cryo and Cragger in here, right? Let's get Cryo and Cragger in here while we wait. Sorry, boys, for the delay. I don't make you guys wait too long. We'll still want to get Tasty and Tagsy in here. We'll do Cryo and Cragger. We'll do Tasty and Tagsy. Let's try again. Is it bugged? I think I bugged myself, honestly. Only WoW tournament I watched is Asuma TBC Classic Tourney. I didn't even get to watch that one. How was it? That was good? Was it any good? Go Chrysler and Cracker next. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to get Chrysler and Cracker in here. I think I'm bugged though, but we might have to unbug ourselves. We'll see how it works. Asher mains fall. That'll work out. Yeah, Taste and Tags will get you guys in immediately. MDI is a blastmate. Well, actually, I think a lot more people enjoyed the Great Push rather than the MDI. Like the format was better, I think. A lot of people like the Great Push. But yeah. Doesn't say two comps were in the final. Oh really? Yeah, but TBC is a meta that everybody figured out, right? Everybody already knows the comps that are good. Everybody knows what was good back then and it's good now. It's been like optimized, and then I would even say over optimized at that point. Like nothing's gonna be new. Like I was hoping maybe like, man, TBC, like we might be able to play it and do something different this time than what we did back in the day. But also private servers have been a thing forever. People optimize the hell out of private servers, right? Everybody knows like the meta. Everybody knows what's super giga strong. So like, you know, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. All right, boys. Switch. We got ourselves team 1 together with Cryo. On that team, we got ourselves Shadowfrost with Tron, as well as Unlucky Lucky, as well as Krom. On that team, too, we got ourselves Kirill. We got ourselves Yasa. We got ourselves Nizdanchik. I don't know what that means. Sadas, as well as Yasa. What are we going to call this feral? Niz? I want to call it Nije, because it sounds like lowly, in a sense. In a weird sense. Shadowfrost versus Kragger looking to charge in. That's going to be in prison immediately. Kragger just taking a bit of that damage. Just going to have to send their prison. First aid out for him immediately. Shadowfrost trying to deny him any kind of healing. Just waiting it out, man. Kragger looking to the mount, dude. Looking to mount up, chasing after the Demon Hunter. Ooh, does he have the new blades, by the way, or does he have the old blades? I think he has the original sword of original sword of 1,000 truths, dude. I love it. Cryo going in for a big old slow onto Shadow. There's going to be a stun with a blade, with a rush right through. I-beam and everything. Shadowfrost's got himself a really good setup so far. Going to be a metamorphosis out of that Kyrian spear. Kragger out in the open. Needs to go for reflect. Leapt out of the way, but didn't go behind the pillar fast enough. And Shadow got a few pelts for free. I don't almost ever see Demon Hunters using this anymore. The Death Throne bow. It is still pretty effective if you can get yourself a Death Throne bow. It just kind of puts you out in the open. I think it's really good offensively and can be really good defensively. But it's kind of like a mix. You got to have a very, very careful play with that playstyle, though. Kragger looking for a big old charge versus Shadow. That's going to be Shadow getting hit with the fear. Shadow, I think, is Night Fae, right? At least I believe he's Night Fae. So we haven't seen the Hunt or anything yet. Kragger, if he's low enough with a stun, could be really bad. Stun, the Hunt, actually Trick gets out of it. Did he stop the Hunt just now? It's going to be imprisoned onto Kragger. Does Berserk Rage as well as in Rage Regeneration. Is there a leap coming out for Kragger? Looks like he doesn't have a leap. We're just going to have to wait it out versus Shadowfrost. Maybe he has bandages back up. He does have bandages. The Demon Hunter charging at him. Kragger at least get himself a charge heal, enables Enrage, shackles the Malediction, could reflect at the end, is going to reflect a portion of those necrotics back to Shadowfrost. That's going to be a pummel on that item as Shadowfrost goes in for a charge immediately. Kragger and Shadowfrost, a bit of a tussle down the middle. Who is going to be the winner here? Spear onto Shadowfrost, into an execute by Kragger! Oh my god! What was that execute damage with a spear? My god! They're so good! That was so good. Unlucky Lucky is going to be up next. Getting some dots on the Kragger with a... Ooh, getting roots reflected back on him. And it's going to be silenced on the Kragger with the second root. Doesn't Lucky go for the big go. It's going to be Starfire. Playing that Venthyr, dude. Wait, what? Actually playing out the Venthyr Boomy Burst? Oh no, hopefully he doesn't stun himself. He can't actually stun himself. He's trying to go for the big haste stacks, big crit stacks. As long as he's pressing buttons at all times. Yeah, there goes that stun. It used to do a lot of damage back to you. And stun you, I think, for a lot longer. But nowadays it doesn't. Venthyr Boomy, huh? So this man literally is playing to the 3-minute cooldown burst. Wait, the Venthyr Incarnation Burst. Gonna be reflected to Kragger. Does still get a root on him either way. Getting the dots rolling. I don't really know. I think after his burst, he might be kind of out of juice, but maybe he still has go. Maybe Unlucky still has a play. Fury of Balloon onto Kragger. Gonna be a spear missing him, so he actually doesn't get caught in it. He's trying to get himself the Eclipse. Looking to continue doing some damage to Kragger. Is he playing Warrior of Loon, by the way, for Instacast Starfire, so he's just getting procs. Barkskin as he's fighting versus the Warrior. Then Kragger is right on him. Bloodthirst are flowing, so he should be able to maintain his health for quite a bit. Silence as well as a root. Unlucky trying to go for a good setup with Starfires. On to Kragger. Did he reroute Kragger just now? It might have been able to reroute Kragger. Big wreck available for the Warrior. Looking to end this Boomy out of the gate. That's going to be into an interrupt on nature. It looks like Unlucky Lucky does go down. The Venthyr Boomy, I appreciate the fact that he even gave it a try, but that's definitely a tough one. I don't think that's easy at all. I don't know if there's a Venthyr Boomy out there that can duel Kragger in a 1v1 like that. Unless you get like yourself perfect like setup, perfect new opener, big damage, unstoppable, then maybe you might be able to summon Kragger. Trinket out of the Mortal Cold. Does go for Rage Regeneration. Need himself whatever healing he can. Warlock House and Burn from Yasa is going to leap away before the Inferno joins the fight. And Kragger is going to have quite a bit of fire burning on him. Does activate the Ignore Pain. And hopefully should have himself quite a bit of a defensive here to deal with. At least those shields, at least ignoring a portion of the damage he's taken. That Inferno is really putting in some pressure to him though. He really wants to get away from all those pets. Going to be a Reflect in case there's going to be a big old Casball flying. Does he go for a pummel? Could pummel if he wants to. Gonna be a pummel onto fire. Where's this Chrysler? Does have a Shackles Malediction. Kragger, I don't think he's Reflect anymore. Maybe he can go for a rallying cry. Not a lot of health really left. Does go for a rallying cry. Not much you can really do. Big charge. Does go for fear onto Cry's bad. Needs himself whatever healing he can. Sippy cup coming out from the Kyrian. And he's trying to at least activate some form of healing for himself. Reflect is up. In case Cry's throws a Mortal Call at him. It's going to be a Bonza Fell. It looks like Cryzer isn't going anywhere either. Bonza Fell isn't going to pop. Casball decides to get set up. Cryzer, as long as he doesn't miss the Casballs, he's okay. Cracker actually recovered in health somehow. I don't even know what is going on. Cracker going for the charge. Cry's with a big port. Cracker bails out of it immediately. Wait, could Cracker somehow bring it back? Cataclysm around the corner. Can't really do much about it, but take the damage. And Cryzer is not sending in the succubus for free healing and free rage for Cracker. Just not doing it. Cracker needs health some way, somehow. Also needs rage ASAP. This is gonna be rough, dude. This is a rough duel. We are 5 minutes, 4% dampening. Cracker survived the burst of Cry's bad. So he's not out of the gates just yet. Does have rage regeneration. Bonzafella is gonna do a bit of damage. Gonna try to see if he can. Ooh, reflects a Mortal Call back and Cry's bad. And Cracker caught up on quite a bit of health. Recklessness is up. Does he have the big leap? Following up with a leap versus Cry's bad. Can still chase. Big port available. Does Cracker have a charge? Is gonna turn the attention onto the succubus. Trying to see if he can mangle it up. Trying to get the bloodthirst in there. He's gonna use the short charges with Rage and Blow while Wreck is up. In order to be able to get a short charge toward the succubus, is gonna be stunned around the corner by Cry's bad. With a Cataclysm. Just trying to deal whatever damage he can to Cracker without even looking the man in the eye, looking the man in the face. He doesn't even need to look at him. Charge around the corner by Cracker. Reflect is up, because Cry's bad goes for a Mortal Call. Succubus CC, Cracker can Zerker Rage out of it. Shrink gets out of it instead. Does Cracker go for a setup? Interrupted Cracker on something. I mean, interrupt Cry's bad on something. Cry's bad not getting hit by the spear. Wall available. Could be really bad still for him. Could be big executes out of Cracker. That's actually a massive damage by the warrior. Big shield for Cry's bad. And it's actually doing okay for now. Cracker backing up immediately. Gonna be a drain life for a second for Cry's bad to at least recover some health. But Cracker's waiting out. Look for a Shattering Throw. Does that do a lot of damage? Shattering Throw? Oh, he's trying to bust through the shields. That's what it is. He's trying to have Shattering Throw do more damage to shields. Gonna be Cry's bad porting out. And Cracker is on him. Does he go for the Reflect? If he goes for Reflect for a Mortal Call, it'll be perfect. Ooh, Succubus CC. But Cry's bad does hit himself with a Conflag. Cracker is an okay spot for now. Cataclysm from afar. Does he go for the leap execute? Big leap, big execute. Look at your end right here. Does take it. And that's going to be Krom's at. Up next is an arms warrior. Cracker is going for a spear onto Krom. Actually, Cracker's the one getting speared. With parry up for Krom. He can't really get through the parries. Actually, just getting completely shut down on the healing. It looks like Krom taking him out with big execute. Oh my god. You guys have... Okay. You guys will teabag Cracker. You guys actually have to be friends or something. Or you guys actually hate each other. Definitely rivalries are getting formed in this 5v5 duel series, boys. First the Demon Hunter, now the Warrior. What is going on? What is going on? What did Cracker do to deserve it? Blind onto Krom as he took it out of the Hodge. And Kirill tried to go for the big holy power damage. But one shot he does! Slam dunk out of there and troll. Tron is going to be the last one left in cap out of Kirill and just bails out, sending up a port. Man, damn, Cryzer played it out to the best he could, but Cracker really came in with his A game, dude. That is not a class. That is not even a player that Cryzer generally has an easy time with. And Cryzer played it to the very end, dude. Actually played it out, dude. Just knocking it out of the park. Absolutely knocking it out of the park. Actually impressive. It looks like Tron is just going to wait out for Kirill. And the Pally, I think, is just going to wait for his cooldown. So if you get out of wings in a bit, maybe you're waiting for that Seraphim, maybe waiting for that final verdict. Final wreck, actually. Final wreck should be available very, very soon. Tron, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to join in, if you want to charge at him, he does have himself mounted. So you could maybe swing around and in-cap him. Potentially. If you wanted to. I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, just showing off the mounts, dude? Is that what you're doing? Just showing off the mounts? Yeah, Kirill is just gonna wait it out. He doesn't want to fight him. He actually doesn't want to fight him. Wings available 40 seconds. He could just wait for 40 seconds. In cap by Tron. Dude, Tron has to go through so many people. He has to go through a Rogue, the Feral, another Warlock, and the Paladin. It's going to be a tough one, man. It's going to be a toughie. Tron popping off some cooldowns, and that's going to be Killrez. Oh, his name is Killrez. I called him Kirill for some reason. It's Killrez. Blind onto Tron, drinking out of it. Hodge and Killrez actually bailing out. Looks like we're gonna have to wait about a minute before Hodge and Blind to back up. Unless he just wants to kind of surprise Tron out of nowhere with a big dammy. And maybe bubble the karma. which you could technically. It's gonna be Tron trying to see if you can pressure Kirill. It's gonna be that bubble coming out, trying to go for the big damage. Tron doesn't really have an answer. Oh, kill res taking him out. I think he goes for a res and went for the kill pretty well. Kragar, dude, really came in back in action, slamming out of the park. Okay, so asking what we're doing again today, or is that for us? Yeah, we can still do one more Dr. B. I'm down, dude. I'm still down to do another duel. I think Kragar needs to go again. I think out of the performance, we can throw you guys versus Kragar. His team doesn't really get a chance to play that much. Tasty and Tagsy back in? Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Tagsy and Tasty. 5. Here we go. Beautiful. Hook point. I like it. I like it. I like it. 41, dude. That's a lot. Dude, that was a 20-minute game? Oh no, it's from the last recording. That's what it is. I was gonna say that was nowhere. That was a 20-minute game. Too much, dude. FK game. Oh my god. Yeah, it's okay. At the end of the game, it was alright. Yeah, it's too much of the palette. They're pretty nutty. So Twitch. We got us a team one together with G Funk. We got KJX on that team with Mercs, who never got to play last time. We got us as Revo and Tagsy. Versus, we got ourselves Tasty, we got ourselves Tom, we got ourselves Shapes. We got ourselves Pinkett, who's going to be first up. Fear by Revo, as he's going to go for the big PI, Void Eruption with the Siphon. Going to be in-capped by Pinkett off of that damage. And Rev is just going to have a lot of his bursts shot down with an in-cap, and Pinkett did bow out of there pretty quickly. Unless I got Hell Forcing. Chilling in the back. I like that Mog, by the way. I like that Mog. That's the OG Hell Forcing Mog. Pinkett, by the way, he's got himself like a full setup with a arm on one side. He got the bear shoes. He got himself a gas mask. And he's got himself the full setup, huh? Gonna be charging into Rev with a leg sweep to follow. The Priest is doing just fine. Actually, still holding on to his fleshcraft. Gonna be the Bone Dust Brew from Pinkett. Has a lot of damage ready to go, dude. Lots of damage ready to go with the Bone Dust Brew. It looks like he's gonna back out of it instead. And gonna go for Fleshcraft. Did you set up a Fleshcraft at the start, or did you just do it now? Because the Fleshcraft now might be pretty good. Gonna be a Siphon waiting to just stag at him. He's gonna get the quick channel in there. He's gonna, oh, it's still staggering him, dude. He's still staggering him with slows. That's Siphon doing a bit of damage too. Fear onto Pinkett is gonna trick it out of it. Zoen is also gonna get out of CC. More, it's gonna be a Panda Racial onto Pinkett. And Rev will get himself a full Fleshcraft. Is getting Spear Hand Strike. Interrupted the last second. Pinkett still has his win. Going to be a mind control into Pinkett. It is not going to last super long though, because of that Fear DR. But it is going to put Pinkett out in a good position. Revo is going to get the dots of the Pinkett. Hoping those dots do enough work to break that Fleshcraft shield, and they do. Pinkett charging in as the shield is broken. Revo going in for a Shadow Word Death. Did he? I think he's maybe trying to immune a CC potentially. Shackles of Malediction. Pinkett does go to dispel it. That's going to put himself in a horror. Does reverse a lot of those dots back to Shadow though, or Revo Priest. That's going to be Shackles of his own. Does Rev go for Mazzo Spell? You could go for Mazzo Spell, actually. It might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. I don't know if he'll be able to. It looks like Pinkett is just putting pressure on him. Disperse. It's actually having a lot of the healing. Necrotic down. Revo is not going to be able to catch up on a lot of healing after this, unless he has to seal into Pinkett. Looks like Pinkett is going to hit with an in-cap. Does he have the setup? Fear. And looks like Revo is going to get him so a big PI. Try to get some damage in. Stone to Pinkett. Does he have a go? Does he have an end? Eruption is up. Execute. Oh, Revo turning around with a monk. I didn't think a Shadow Priest could turn it around in a monk like that, but he did! Oh my goodness, and Hell Force is going to be up next, an Assassination Rogue. Big Damien available, Garota's up. It looks like Revo is going to have to deal with the Rogue somehow. He needs to go for a Fear or summon. Siphon trying to see if he can slow the Rogue down. Hell Force is ignoring that Siphon completely. Is it going to be some DPs down? Revo does not have a defensive at all. Could be really bad for this Priest. Doesn't have Greater Fate either. Revo needs some kind of healing right now. Needs that. Oh, I don't even know if that'll be enough. There's going to be Vampire Brace. Needs whatever damage he can over to Hell Force. Hell Force just needs to keep putting pressure in. Revo just trying to maintain himself. Shadow Word Death is really deadly right here. Honestly, better not be using Shadow Word Death ever. He's going to try to get some dots onto the rogue. Try to go for MC. I don't think he's going to be able to. Shields are barely keeping him up. He doesn't have any more healing. It looks like Hellforce did just tussle with him. Man, that is rough. He Shadowboard death himself, which gave him a little bit of healing back, but then splash damage back to him. And that's going to be with Tags' dots and the Priest dots from last duel. Cloak of Shadows for Hellforce, but I think he's still dead to the pet. Unless he dodges the pet right now. I think he's just dead to the pet. Blinded Tagsy could be a trinket maybe out of the Warlock. Looks like Hellforce will try to see if he can get himself a reset. He is able to outrun the pet. If he's able to stay away from the pet, he can catch a reset. Looks like the pet is going to be on him. Not doing the most damage, but is getting some bites in there. Is getting some autos. As Kinney shot onto Tagsy. Hell got some dots on him. I think it's over for this rogue. Unless he gets reset, stun around the corner. Yeah, still in combat with a pet drain life. Man, that's rough. That is rough. He just kept tussling with the Shadow Priest, dude. He did pretty well there, but man, that is rough. Man, that is rough. Shapes is going to be up next for this duel. Bro, can you move a bit? Fifth player's not visible. It's okay, Limbo. It's okay, man. You can see Tagsy. Fifth player's Tagsy. You can see everything he's got going on. Plus, on YouTube, you guys will be able to see just fine. I actually used to remove my face from the cam, but a lot of you guys were like, nah, keep it. It doesn't matter. We can see the health bar. So I've been keeping it up. Unless you guys change it, unless you want me to remove no cam streams, I'd be down for it, dude. As such for me, dude, I don't need to have these lights on, you know what I mean? I don't need to have the ring lights on with the kill cam. For anybody on YouTube, they're basically saying remove my face cam. My face cam is on the bottom left of the duels, where Tagsy is. And I guess I could maybe move it towards like the middle-ish of screen so you guys can see the health bars and the CDs, but on YouTube you guys see it fine, I believe. Shapes, going for the big Kyrian burst, trying to make the big Star Surge happen. Tagsy avoiding him as a big old, oh, still eating one Star Surge. Gonna send a Mortal Call at Shapes. Looks like Shapes is gonna try to go for some dots and does get UA on him. Shapes can't at least remove the curses easily, so he won't be able to take too much damage from the dots at all. So we'll be chilling, man. So we'll be chilling. Gonna be Tagsy trying to see if he can swing around Shapes. Hanging in there. Gonna be Shapes. Going for Star Surges. Trying to maintain the dots. Warstop missing Tagsy. It looks like he was just a couple of yards away. Basher with Tagsy. Full no DR this time. And Shapes maintained the dots as best as he can. Regrowth up for the Boomy. But he does get interrupted. Super unfortunate. And Tagsy got himself the full absorb. Dude, what is that dark pact? Is that a minute CD on that thing? What is that? It looks like Tagsy basically just had... It is a minute CD, isn't it? That is actually nuts, dude. Actually nuts. Shapes with the Fury of a Loon. Gonna be feared by Tagsy. As he has Reflect up and running for a second. I don't really know if he can Reflect back from Shapes. Full haste loadout is up for Tagsy. All dots are up. Shapes could be in a really bad spot. He's gonna activate emergency healing as he gets low. Barskin rotating. That's gonna be Malefic Raptures. Big drain by Tagsy. And that's gonna be another frenzied regen by Shapes. Trying to see if he can survive. It looks like he's living these dots. That's not like there was a full dot setup by Tagsy, but maybe Shapes with the self-healing and maybe removing the agony might have been enough. Could have been interrupt. Tagsy got Shapes on the ropes, just got him dotted, but Shapes got that constant healing going on. It is pretty rough to deal with. He's getting the interrupts though. He's able to get the interrupts pretty regularly. Shapes regrowths are just doing work. At 10% dampening, not much you can really do about it, can ya? Not much you can really do about it for the time being, I guess. Wrath's available for Shapes. Mortal Coil or Tagsy. Trying to get some dots in there. Trying to go for a Cyclone, not to get interrupted. Tagsy getting hit with a clone. Could trick it if he wants to. Did go for the Dark Pact. And looks like Tagsy's pet is actually done. Wait. Oh no. Dark Pact takes a little bit of your pet's health, doesn't it? So actually, eventually, if your pet does have dots on it, eventually Tagsy is going to lose out the pet, isn't he? I didn't even think about it. And Shapes actually focusing some damage on the pet just Star Surge that thing. 7 minutes into this duel, bit of a standstill between the Boomy as well as the lock. And that's going to be Shapes that they try to go for either Shackles or War Stomp, but cancel at the last second. Tagsy is going to bow out. Shapes got a lot of big damage rolling up. Big Kyrian Blast available. Reflect is up for Tagsy. Shapes just going to swing behind the pillar, get himself a bit of reheal. Starts is available. Mortal Coil sending him in another direction. And Tagsy throwing in a full set of dots out of Shapes. Interrupt him on nature. Could be pretty good for him. Tagsy does get hit with a silence for a second there. Bashed by Boomy. Tagsy trickets out of it. Tried to load up full dots on the Shapes with the Dark Glare pet extending those dots. War Stomp as Tagsy goes in for Shacklers. So maybe it's good that Shapes did not use War Stomp when he did. He's doing okay for now. Got himself plenty of healing. Man, this Boomy is healing a bunch. Stun around the corner. And Shapes is still hanging in there. Like, those dots have been on him for feels like forever. Like, Agony, Corruption, all been rolling. And Shapes is fine. Let me play in Resto Affinity. I believe he's Guardian Affinity. Yes, he is actually. He did the Roar. The only way he'd be able to do this was Guardian Affinity. And Tagsy, where's his pet? Is his pet dead? Also, does Tagsy play like pet sacrifice builds? I don't know if Tagsy does. Maybe he does. Gonna be an interrupt? Oh, he is playing pet sacrifice build. So him having his pet die is not the worst. So Tagsy kept his pet out. Wait, so Tagsy wasn't even doing full damage. He was just trying to interrupt Shapes and putting pressure on him. So now Tagsy, now that he sacrificed the pet, now this is where the Warlock has the full burst. Now this is where he's able to do full pressure. Grimoire sacrifices, procking off of your dots. Now Tagsy got himself the full burst available at 23% dampening. Shapes going in for the big current setup. Trying to see if he can drop Tagsy down. Going to be Dark Pact. Not a lot to heal out for him. Got himself a sword drain. Tagsy still low. Big disengage around the corner for Shapes with a Kyrian. Star Surge burst. This man just kept in there. Tagsy then put on the big boy pants, sacrifice the pet, was like, all right, let's get it done. And Shapes is the one that came out with the big Kyrian burst. Actually crazy. Is it Mercs next? Is it Kajix maybe? Kajix is the seed, so somebody might need to go instead of Kajix. I was thinking probably gonna have Kajix go, but well played. Yeah. I think Kajix was supposed to be going next, but I did see it. It's all good. It's all good. If Kajix is the seed, I guess whoever's supposed to be behind him can go, yeah? With Mercs. A Monk. Yo, how is Shapes gonna deal with a Monk, dude? He almost beat a Monk. He almost beat Broton on his Monk last time. I wonder if he'll do it with some Mercs. I think for Boomy, a Monk is kind of a rough one. I think for a lot of classes, a Monk is kind of rough. These guys are nutty. Monks in particular, dude, they're just insane. Whether they're Necrolord, whether they're Kyrian, they can do well. Mercs, though, trying to see if he can swing around to Shapes. Is Mercs, what legend is he playing, actually? Is he playing the Zoan Lego, maybe the Charge Lego? I haven't seen him use a Tiger Palm to, like, charge to people. So I don't think he is. War stop really quick by Shapes. Out of those Roar. Force the trick out of Mercs. Does he have any way of dealing with this? Just has to bear the damage. Mercs getting hit with a bash. Gonna be Shapes with a Kyrian burst. Is he gonna get a Karma out of Mercs? Might be able to. Gonna be Diffuse Magic. Silence on the Mercs. Karma still comes out. Shapes is in a bad, rough way. Try to go for Friends of Regent Healing. Does leap away. Try to get away from Shackles of Addiction. That thing is still rotting him down. And Shapes does not have a lot of health to work with. That is gonna be a big kick. And a bare butt by Mercs, taking him out. Not much you can really do in that situation. Gonna be two-man. Wait, Tom, Ace, Mantu as a Necrolord Warrior getting hit with the disarm while he got the banner up and running, getting hit with the disable twice in order to get rooted. Gonna be a big charge. Stormbolt has himself Battle Masters available. Blaze somewhere Mercs doing the most damage with a banner. Giga Master increase. Big Execute available. Does he catch up to end it right here? He could totally do it. Does he get to? Just needs to catch up right on top of him. He's so close. He just needs to catch him by an auto. He just got him right there. Coming him around the corner. Got him around circle. Zerka Rage to see a big Execute on that Zerka Rage in cap. There it is. Tom Ace Man 2. So is it Tom Ace Man 1? Somewhere in there. Maybe it's an alt. As a Necrolord Warrior, let's go, dude. Hanging out by the eye, almost. I think he accidentally did pick up the eye. I don't think he meant to. Battle messes up while parry is rolling. Wants to do the most amount of damage to Kajix. Avatar is available. Might as well parry and do as much damage as he can. That's going to be to banner down. Stun to Kajix. Wait, Kajix is going to be in a rough way. Evasion is up. Wait, does he still burn through Kajix? That's going to be fear. Does he have the big go? Does he have the big charge execute? Big charge. Does he have the execute? Gonna be evasion for Kajix. Does he die to this? Wait, two-man actually did so much damage just now. Wait, Kajix has a bleed. First aid. Does two-man catch him? Leaping next to him. Charge on next to him. Does he go for the execute? He's gonna be blind. Could trinket out of it if he wants to. I think Kajix knows he doesn't want to trinket it. Wait, did the pet run over there? I think G-Funk accidentally sent the pet at two-man or something, and then it pulled him back. Maybe? I don't even know what happened. But that's gonna be two-man going for the eye. Dude, he just did so much damage in that opener versus Kajix. Almost got him. If that charge execute, if one of those things crit, would have been over. Unless he did crit, and the Kajix just lived by like a hair. That's insane. That is insane. Stormbolt, charge. Kajix could be dead right here. Does he die? Bladestorm has a mark for death ready onto the warrior. Kajix is in a bad way though. Could still be executed out of the warrior right now. Does he do it? Disarm onto the warrior. Get a shot right after. Could be a trick out of two-man. Does not have a weapon either way. Good trick it if he wanted to. Could be a leap. Does get a leap. Slowing KJX down. Does he go to attack him? Banner to free him from all the slows. Cloaker shot is up for KJX. Feint is up. I think 2-man just has him though. This is going to be big slammer jammer with 2-man. Big executes as a Necrolord warrior. Did blow the banner for that one though. Did blow the banner to take down the rogue. But he needed to break the slows and the banner did work. 2-minute cooldown, man. Crazy. We don't see arms warriors as Necrolord ever. And this man is making it look good. Flesh cut is up. Has him somewhat defensive. As it's going to be the Hunter closing in the gap. Battle stance for him immediately. Warbreaker is staying next to his banner. As long as he's in the banner, he'll be fine. Going to be a parry out for 2-man immediately versus G-Funk. Turning attention onto the pet as soon as he's hit in a steel trap. Leap onto G-Funk. Looking to maybe take him out. Reflect is up in case there's a freezing trap available. Stun onto 2-man, has a trigger for it. Goes back in defensive stance. Wants to wait this out a little bit until he has another go. Charge onto G-Funk. Does hit him with a fear. Does 2-man have any go? Building up some resources from the pet. Is going to get himself a little bit of ignore pain. Shackles him on addiction. Could reflected. Does he have reflect? I think it's just over. Yeah, he's just like, I'm done. He didn't have an answer for it. He knew it was over. Maybe like he could have avatar and just done as much damage as he could, but like yeah, it was done. It was over. He didn't have stun or nothing at the end there. At 57% dampening, not much you can do. Tasty going to be up next, trying to get some damage onto G-Funk. Getting the Flame Shock up and running, trying to go for big lava burst as well. Tasty. Actually, G-Funk somehow caught himself in a camo and then got Tasty out. Going to be Shackles of Addiction, or Tasty got him out. Shackles of Addiction onto G-Funk. Does go for the Turtle Shell. Trying to Manic Bandage through it. Should have probably waited out the Shackles. But now it's Tasty eating the Freezing Trap. At 59% dampening, not a lot of healing could have gotten, but any kind of healing is good healing at this point. G-Funk not in a good way. Looks like Tasty might just have him here. Stun Tasty, feint death real quick. Looks like G-Funk does get zapped. Dude, that Arms Warrior Necrolord was nuts, by the way. Oh man, 2-man. Tom, Ace, Alyssa, 2 Mace, man 2. Sounds poetic, honestly, his name. Dude, that was crazy. Can't play Monk. You're Durx. Was that you as a Monk, dude? My man, how you doing, dude? Damn, boys. All right, we got to get ourselves Kraut in here. And Kragar is the last one, I think, for the night, boys. Kraut and Kragar. The boys. Yo, let me know when you guys are ready. Let me know when you boys are ready. We'll get you guys in there, yeah? Yeah, bro. Hey, man. How you doing, my dude? How you doing, my man? Alright, I'm gonna head out, have fun, go down, amazing work, so you're done making all of these. I love you. Thanks so much for coming by, man. Appreciate you. How's it going? What's up, King Chaos? How you doing, my man? Wait, what? You are blocking on this stream too. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Are you guys talking to somebody else? Oh. It's an H-Tomorrow. Yep, it's an H-Tomorrow, boys. It is an H-Tomorrow. Kragar and Kratos. Let's get you guys in here. Get your boys in here. Robodrome, dude. We haven't seen Robodrome in forever. A bit cheers for the dose. Have fun, yo. Thanks so much for coming by, Tags. Appreciate you, my man. Did I save that one? Hopefully I don't think I did actually. Hold on, let me do that. 41, 42, 43. Ready, bro? Sounds good, my guy. We'll get you guys in here. We're getting you guys in here, boys. Alrighty. Switch. We got our... Oh, no, I did the wrong thing. No. Wait, I can close it. Nice. I didn't know if I could close it. Zavix. Wait. Did Zavik swap from a feral to a rogue now? What? My man, how you doing, my guy? It looks like Zavik's gonna be first versus the feral. I don't know, I gotta get you a nickname. His name is Nij Danchik. I don't know what that means. Yo, Russians, what does his name mean? What does he mean in Russian? Does it call him? I don't know what to call him. Danny? He has the name Dan in there. Dan. We'll call him Dan. He has a Dan in there. 3 letters in the middle. D-A-N after the first 3. That are 5, 6, and 4, 5, and 6. That's Dan. We'll call him Dan. Unexpected? Is that the name? Unexpected? Really? I didn't know that. I guess no one expects a feral. What if he was Ventir feral? Then no one really expects it. Call him Howler? I was just gonna call him Dan because there's the Dan in his name. Dan getting blasted by Zavik, so gonna be Shackles of Addiction. Taking this cat for a walk, gonna be a big meme as Dan going in for the big bleeds onto the rogue. It doesn't look like he's playing that Necrolord build. He didn't go for the swarm or nothing. I think this man is a Night Fae or a Kyrian. Zavik does catch himself a re-stealth. And it's gonna be able to get a sap onto Dan. What a sap? How do you sap that man? How do you sap him? Wait, Zavik's Ventir? I think it's Ventir, right? Getting a shot onto Dan, taking a bit of damage, going to be a trinket out of it. No bark skin. Wall? Does wall it. And Zavik's just trying to see if he can blast the damage into the feral. Bash, convoke the spirits, immediate interrupt by the rogue. I think he might have tricketed for it. Blind into Dan. It looks like Dan, the man, might be melted. Yep. It is Ventir. Zavik's going in for a reset. Sap no to yard. He did sap him, but I was thinking maybe to yard, but I got a hit one for full stun into a blind. I guess it wouldn't DR at that point, right? I guess the dots would tick out by then. It looks like Dan is cut out in the open unless Zavik makes a mistake, doesn't open with a cheap shot, letting him get a bark skin. I guess he couldn't stop the bark skin. Really, he's gonna have to burn through a seed. As Zavik has plenty of cooldowns to keep doing this. He has plenty of damage. There it is. Next up, looks like it's gonna be Yasa Shot Love. Yasa up next is a Demonology Warlock playing out that Necrolord, dude. Looking like a prince. Look at him, dude. Looking royal. I like it. I like it a lot. What do you guys think of the new season transmog, by the way, the weapon? I gotten it. I feel like the season 1 one looks a lot better. Is it just me? Or is it just me? It's gonna be Wild Fiend summoned up. Zavik's getting hit behind the pillar by all these pets. Sun to follow, gonna be decimated. All bolt up and up for Yasa with a hand to go down to follow. Clock of shadows for Zavik as he's looking to approach Yasa, maybe with a kidney. Has a kidney landed. That's gonna be Zavik trying to make himself the most damage happen with the Shadow Blades. Looks like Zavik does go for a Shadow Melt for a second and does escape it at the last second. He actually escaped with no health at all. It looks like he is through the darkness. So while this is in stealth, he's gonna get himself like 1% of health every few seconds or so, or every few seconds. I think it's 1% every second, isn't it? Because he's getting quite a lot of healing over time. Yasi picking up the eye. Could send in the demon. Knows where the demon is going, dude. He knows the rogues are around the corner. Hits him with a stun. Maybe he gets him out. Looks like the rogue or someone a pet cut the rogue out. Stun onto Zavik with a couple decimated bolts. I think Yasi is playing the new Demonology Warlock Legendary. I wouldn't be surprised if he is, dude. I want to see if he is, actually. I guess we'll see the next demon bolts, because those things did look like they hurt quite a bit. Got a couple demon bolts into that stump by the pet. Gonna be Kyrian opened by Ruthless. As it's going to be a fell lord joining the fight, knocking Ruthless down once, knocking him twice. You just see the third time and he's out of there. Going to be Vilephin joining the fight as Yasi is just holding his own, holding his ground. The rogue is coming back in, looking for another knockback 3 times, and you're out of here. That's a strike. Stunned by Ruthless onto Yasa. Is going to go for some CC to Ruthless, so it's going to be trick advantage by the rogue. It looks like the rogue never even got to do his full chains. And Yashi's just gonna wait out. Ruthless just hit him with a demon bolt. Oh my, he just waited. It was like, you know, this rogue is dead. I just got a demon bolt. Yeah. He literally just waited. He had ample time just to wait it out. Looks like Poet is gonna be up next. Necrolord for Necrolord. Tyrant joins the fight. Mortal get send, and that's gonna be Poet have a demon of his own, dude. Not only does Yashi summon demons, but so does Poet. Summons them from the twisting nether. Looks like Poet is actually super low in health. He needs to slay his own demon and take the health as soon as he can. Oh my god, Yasa! Yasi eliminated before he could even kill his own demon. Oh no! Yasi's insane. What was that burst? Just the Tyrant slapping cheeks. And maybe Yasi might have went for Demon Bolt with decimating. Maybe that's what happened. Big old Fry is gonna get a stun onto Yasi as he's just walking at him. is going to be able to think to tag him with that Necrolord ability this time around. Going to be Big Fry with the PI as well as Vamp Embrace, just trying to maintain his health. Demon Bull getting set up by Yasem. Trinket for Big Ol' Fry. He is still interrupted on Shadow. Trying to go for Shackles onto Yasem, but it's going to be a Mortal Coil with some Demon Bolts flying at Big Ol' Fry. And Yasem looking to get himself a bit of a reset behind the pillar, as Big Ol' Fry did use almost an immunity. Almost an immunity. But the slow is the Curse of Exhaustion is going to keep the Shadow Priest slowed at the very least. And Yasa is actually backing away from Big Ol' Fry. He's kind of letting him deal with the pets, but he doesn't really want to deal with the Shadow Priest. I think maybe he's waiting out for the big Void Eruption. Maybe that's what he's waiting for. He doesn't want to get stun locked and locked out in a Void Eruption and just take a bunch of Void Balls to the face. Hey Doc, can you build a Feral with a small bleeds and just strong bites? Yeah, you can. You can build a Feral that's all about strong bites. Yeah, you can. That's I think I will play the Night Fae for the Convokes and go for the big bites in there. Or Kyrian. Kyrian bites are pretty hard hitting too. Maybe even Ventir could kind of have decent bites in there because it's just a lot of like common points, just more bites rather than big value bites. But yeah, most of the times Druids right now are Fae or Necro for the dots. I do wish Necrolord Feral was a thing in PvE though, like it was a lot stronger. Yasa going for Flesh Cap, immune to C for the time being. He's gonna get a Fel Lord onto Big Fry with a Demonic Tyrant. Got himself the most damage. It's gonna be the Obelisk too. Big Fry getting stunned up. Does he get interrupted too? Big damage out of Yasa. Oh my god, this man. Oh my goodness, this guy is insane. Oh my god. Actually insane. Gonna be Wolf Cats up next. Try to see if he can get some damage onto Yasa. Did get a stun, but didn't want to hang out by the Fel Lord. Not for long. Yasa got even more demons in it. It looks like Wolf is gonna get himself a restyle with a Shadow Meld. As he sees the full demon army, he's like, you know what? I don't want to be in there, dude. That Demon Lord is huge. He's massive, man. He's insane. Oh my god. And Wolf quads. And just looking to get himself a big leap, but Yasa does get a bleed. That's going to be Yasa with a good setup for the port. It looked like he maybe had an escape plan ready to go for a while. Gonna get himself big shields with the Dark Pact, with the Slime Shield on top of it. Well, Quad's getting hit with the Mortal Coil, but does line aside the fear, which is actually kind of insane for him. Actually an insane play. Yasa got himself full Dark Pact ready to go. That's going to give him quite a bit of absorb. He does need some healing. Wolf Quads is out there dealing with a pet. Going to be full resummon for a brand new pet for Yasa. As Yasa getting some cooldowns back little by little. Going to be stunned on the other hand. Does not hit Wolf. Did he pick up Eyes by any chance? Might have to go for the Eyes or maybe have a stun available for his pet immediately to stop Wolf Quad's opener. As Wolf is definitely going to go for the full bleed setup. Yasa walling off this bleeds. Going to be able to get some damage in there. Summoning Vile Fiends with Wall. Not letting himself get interrupted. He's going to go for the Tyrant stun into Wolf Quads. Going to be one stun. Does he have a second stun to go? That's going to be an Obelisk in there with a Mortal Coil as well as a Shackles of Malediction. Trying to get Wolf Quads get any kind of healing while Tyrant blasts him. Is he going to be down here? The Pet's going to do a lot of work. Big Swiftman for Wolf Quads. Trying to go for regrowths. Does the Tyrant have an interrupt? Does the Felguard have an interrupt? I think he actually might be dead to the Pets by himself. Oh my god. Flesh Cap by Yasa. And Wolf Quads still having no trouble recovering back there. But as the Pets are disappearing, as they're despawning, I think he might be okay. I think a stun right now does throw in the axe. Does Yasa have the demon bolts in there? Looks like Wolf Quads is gonna eat us. Oh my god. Yasa is a monster, dude. This guy is a literal demon himself. Not only does he command demons, he is the biggest demon in this arena. Yasa is insane. Are you kidding me? Blizzard, are you kidding me, dude? Yasa is incredibly strong. Nerf, dude. I think Warlock's need a nerf. I think Yasa needs a nerf, man. Jesus. Honey, we bought the Zoo. For real, dude. Honey, I bought the Zoo. Available now on TVD. And VHS near you. Oh my god. Not only does his pants do damage, but also his Demon Bolt slap too. He hit quite a bit. Hit pretty hard. He can do damage himself. Like Demon Bolt with a Lego, nuts. I need to craft the Lego for myself. I need to play Demonology with that Lego, dude. I need to play it. I need to try it myself. This looks like a lot of fun. My god. Locks have needed a nerf forever, you think so, JMPR? Man, maybe, dude. Nah, I'm joking. Don't nerf Warlocks, dude. Let me play with it for a bit first. You know what I mean? Let me play with it first, and then maybe we can think about it. Hey, let's think we can think about it later. We just have some fun with it first. God, it looks so fun. It looks fun. It looks really strong. Love the stream. Ruthless here. Ruthless here. Good GG and good night. Thanks so much, Ruthless. Appreciate you coming by, boys. Appreciate all of you boys for coming by, man. Appreciate all of you. Can someone play Frosty? I'm actually on Frosty at the start of the arena, man. first duel. But thank you boys so much for coming by. A round of applause for everybody who got to participate. Round of applause, boys. Round of applause for all of you. You guys are beautiful. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Appreciate all of you. We're going to be calling the stream here, boys. Thank you so much for coming by. Big thanks to the donos. Big thanks to everybody who joined into the streams. Big thanks for the members. Appreciate you guys. You guys are beautiful. Sean, let me see if I can move you over to, where are you? Here you are, my guy. Sean Patrick, my man. I think you're a tiny bit smaller, but plenty of you to see, man. Plenty of you to see on screen. Thank you boys so much. You guys are awesome. We do these duels Fridays and Saturdays every single week. Fridays for EU from 5 to 7. Saturdays on NA from 5 to 7 PM East Coast. For EU, it's like 11 CEST, I think. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, thank you boys so much. Appreciate all of you. We're doing more of these EU ones next week. Friday for you guys, like Friday to Saturday evening, morning, whatever it is. But thank you all. You guys are beautiful. I'm gonna go get myself some pizza, hang out, chill, maybe get some I guess I could get some work done. I guess I could start editing these videos, right? Might as well get it done early. And I also gotta get some old stuff done as well. Get my rogue, get some keys maybe. I got a lot of stuff to do this weekend, man. But thank you boys, appreciate all of you. And I'll see you boys all in the next stream arena. Alrighty guys, peace.